Hey, hey, hey. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Happy Mama's Day weekend. Happy Friday. Just happy, 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 joy, joy. So, hey, all I see. Thank you for all your help. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you for everything. um, all right, yes. Happy Friday. Happy Mother's Day. Hey, Brandon. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Hey, Miss Lisi. Yes, we're gonna talk about that. Yes. And look, we throwing everybody in the fire, throwing all these trifling ass mamas in the fire. I know it's Mama's Day weekend, but the trifling ones got to go. Okay? The trifling mamas got to get up out of here. You know. So and it now I only came up with just a few people, but trust me, there's so many that we can talk about. There's so many that we can talk about. So any so anybody that's oh, hold on one second, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so many trifling mamas out there that we could go on for days, but I just came up with a few. So any names that y'all can come up with that I did not come up with, y'all put it in the chat. Y'all let me know. And if you're watching this on the replay, I guess I did introduce myself. I'm Inga 71. Okay, if you just here for the first time, I'm Inga 71. And so this is my channel. Please like and subscribe. Let me get that on out the way. Get a little commercial here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Please do that. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to do all of that, please. Okay. And then you can follow me on IG as well. I'm always posting on IG. I have a TikTok page, but I'm not active on it. I'm not too active on TikTok really, so it's not that really hardly nothing on my page. But I'll probably start putting some things on there at some point. But I'm more active on Instagram. I'm on there all the time. So, um, all right. So I guess we go on and get into it. Hold on a second. Uh, okay. And we guess we're gonna get into it. Let's see. Let me share my screen. And I got my y'all drinking anything tonight? I got me some wine here. I'm still using this little Christmas cup that was given to me. I'm still sipping out of that. Uh, mm, that's delicious. Okay. So let me share my screen here. Hang on one second, y'all. Y'all know I ain't never got things together. Boy, y'all think about y'all bad mothers. It's so many, I couldn't even remember everybody's name. I mean, but there's some of the ones that people mentioned to me, and some of the ones that also came to my mind. But some of these were recommendations from people. Um, shit, hold on a second. Okay, so y'all remember if you watch Reasonable Doubt, that this is for the people who watch Reasonable Doubt. If you watch Reasonable Doubt and season 3, there was a mom on there named Rosie. Rosie was horrible, okay? She was a bad mother. And she had her son named Ozzy. And it's a whole long story and all that, but the mother is the cause of her son being crazy and the actions that he did. The father ain't no better either. Father's bad too. But the mother really caused all the havoc, you know, and they had us thinking that this young man unalived a girl, and it turns out the mother is the one who was the mastermind behind the whole thing. So Mama Rosie, if y'all don't know who she is, y'all gotta watch Reasonable Doubt season 3. Um and then you'll understand who she is. Mama Rosie is the worst, okay? Let me put this out here so that everybody will know that I am live right now because I'm sure people got stuff going on. It's the weekend. Um, it's Friday night and the feeling's right. Um, Let me see. Let me put this in the Discord. Just hang on one second. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. I should have did this earlier. I'm sorry. I hate holding up the live. Let me put this in. Okay. Um and yeah, so this mother, she was terrible. She was terrible, okay? Hey Tamika, happy Mama's Day. I know it's early, so I'm saying happy Mama's Day to everybody now because y'all might not hear from me over the week or the rest of the weekend. So, but so I'm saying an early happy Mama's Day to everybody. Those are good mamas, and I know the ladies in this chat are good mamas, okay? The ladies in this chat is a good mama. Because if you ain't a good mama, we gonna throw you up out this chat. Okay. We don't play those games. Um, we don't play them games with you being trifling. I don't even want to be friends with I don't even want to be friends with a woman that's trifling. You know what I'm saying? And for them at the father too. But we'll talk about the fathers when Father's Day get here. But I don't want to be bothered with no trifling fathers either. So hold on a second. I'm just putting a message out here and people can jump in or they can catch the replay. Okay. All right. All right. So hey One Journey, what's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it's Friday. Oh yes, Friday night. Just got paid. I ain't get paid today, but however, just got paid. It's Friday night. Yes. Parties jumping. Uh, all right. Okay. So, yeah, that was the jam, Miss Niecy. It's still the jam. It's still the jam. Okay. It could come on right now. I'll get up in the middle of this floor and start dancing. All right. So outside of Mama Rosa, she was a terrible mother. Okay. This was a recommendation that was sent to me. And you see, I got the fire in the background. So we throwing all of these bad mothers in the flames back here. Okay. Now we got the power mamas. Kate Egan, terrible mama. To Tommy's mama, Kate Egan, she was horrible. Tasha, Tasha wasn't no good mother. So many times I tried to defend Tasha, but she wasn't no good mother. Okay. Um, she wasn't good. I mean, you you sit there and allowed, I mean, like you encourage your son to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? You encouraged it. Hey West Coast. Hey, how you doing? Happy Mama's Day weekend. Happy early Mama's Day. Um so yeah, Tasha, I was saying Tasha, she encouraged her. I mean, she encouraged her son to go out there and and sell the cocoa. She encouraged all the theft. She didn't stop it. Matter of fact, she said, I'll show you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I can't stop my son if that's what he gonna do, but I'm definitely not gonna show him how to do crap. You know what I'm saying? If he go out there and do it, that's because that's what he doing. I'm not showing him how to do it. you know. So I've tried to defend Tasha so many times. But yeah, I just can't even do it. I just I just can't even defend her. Okay. And then Rock, I know some people say, "Oh, well, yeah, she was a good mother." But mm, I know you're not a good mother if you drug dealing too, and then you encourage her. I know she didn't encourage Canaan at the beginning, but she ain't tried to stop it either. You know what I'm saying? And now they all like damn near working together. You know what I'm saying? It's like a family business. I mean, you already got your brothers involved, and I mean, but they was doing it probably too beforehand, but she ain't a good mama. No, she ain't a good mama. The stuff that she's done, and I love me some Rock. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Rock. She probably my favorite character between her and Marvin. But however, she's still not necessarily a good mother. And I'm gonna have to throw Marvin in here when it's time, I'm gonna have to throw Marvin in here too when that time comes, when Father's Day comes. He's now had a redemption story with his daughter, but he didn't start off as a good father. But she hasn't had a redemption story. You know what I'm saying? She getting more and more ruthless. So we'll see how season 5 what's going to happen there. But and then you got Joyce Thomas. Joyce Thomas is definitely um a bad mother. I remember when um I'm sorry, I'm I was posting something. I remember when we were all reviewing this, and me and Tamika was like, "F Joyce Thomas, okay, F her. She was not a good mama. Look, they said and I'm not gonna say because you did drugs or you had problems in your life that makes you bad mother, because we all go through problems in our life. But what I will say is she just kept being like she ain't feel like she ain't seem like she had no love for her children. She ain't had no love for her children, and unless they doing something for her. She couldn't even fix her son. Your son is going through rehab and going through all kind of problems and drinking himself to death, and you can't even fix him some toast and some eggs. The toast was black, the eggs was jet black. I ain't never seen no black eggs like that. Okay. So yeah, Joyce Thomas, no, she going to fire. Well, she's gone anyway, but she was a bad mother when her character was around. We know Tommy mother, Kate, she still ain't no good mother. I mean, I know this they showed us at the end of Force that she cleaned herself up, but it's a little too late now. You ain't no good mother, okay? And like I said, Tasha and Rock. Any other mothers in the Power universe that I might have missed? I know Lakeisha was a mother, but we ain't never see her with her son. We never really. I think they might have had one scene when you saw a little boy with her, but we never really saw no interaction with her and her son. But it seemed like the son wasn't never living with her. The son was living with his father. So I guess we throw Lakeisha in there too, because you ain't even raising your damn child. You running behind the drug dealers and running behind Tasha and all that kind of, so let's throw Letitia in that, or Lakeisha, whatever her name was, Lala's character. Throw her ass in there too. Is a bad mother. So all the mothers in the Power universe are bad. Oh, that's right. Effie mom. I forgot all about that lady. I forgot about her. Yeah, I forgot all about her. Yeah, that was she had the white mother, right? Yeah, it seemed like her mother might have been trifling, but we ain't get no back. I didn't like how they did that. They dropped the ball on that last season. We didn't ever have a story. We didn't get a chance to, and that's a great actress who came from The Sopranos and also Sons of Anarchy. She's a great actress. She should have they should have had her in there for multiple episodes so we get the chance to see whether she was a horrible mother. Really, I can't say she horrible because we only hearing it from Effie. We don't know. They didn't show us as far as the audience is concerned. So I totally forgot about her. Let me see. So who else we got next? Is a Now everybody knows Good Times, okay? Everybody, I don't care how old you are, you done seen some damn Good Times. And mostly, and I don't care how old you are, you probably done seen the episodes when, or at least the clips online, that's all over social media all the time. Penny's mama, played by Penny played by Janet Jackson, and then Penny mama, the legendary actress Chip Fields, which is Kim Fields' mama, and she played the hell out of this role. Okay, um, Miss Gordon, yeah, I know her last name was Gordon. She played the hell out of this role. She she really played an abusive mama real good. Okay, and didn't give a damn about her daughter. She really just wanted her daughter back because she did not want Walona to have, and when Walona adopted her, and um she tried to set Walona up. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you should be thanking Walona for taking your child and raising her because you was so goddamn trifling. You was a drone, and they didn't show us this, but she might have been on drugs too. But she was a damn drone. She was angry at her because her life was a piece of shit and her life fell apart. That she was taking her anger. You living in the ghetto. You don't have no money. Your man done left you. The father done left. Um, the father, Penny's father done left him. Or whatever had happened. We ain't never really found out what happened to Penny's father, but he ain't there. Whether he left or he locked up or died, we don't really know. They never really showed us what happened to Penny's father. But however, you took out all the anger of everything that's going on in your damn life, and you took it out on Penny, and you go and you was beat. First, you was beating her, smacking her, beating her, knocking her around like a rag doll. And then it went from that to, because Penny got home late from school, or late from or hanging out. She went from school, but and she got home late. The mother goes and locks the damn door and pulls and where she's ironing clothes, and all I see was, I agree. I hate ironing clothes now because that's right. I can't stand ironing clothes. Most most clothes that I have now don't need a lot of ironing unless unless I'm wearing something that's like cotton or something. And I'd rather take them joints to the cleaners, because I just don't want to iron. I'll do it if I have to, and but I don't like iron. Okay. Um, but so Penny comes in late. She didn't know what Penny was. She locks the door so Penny couldn't get in. And then this heifer takes the iron, unplugs it, and Penny's like, "No, mama, I'm so sorry, mama. I won't do it again, mama. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be a good girl, mama. I won't do it again." She was crying, and I'm telling you, and as a little girl, when I watched Good Times as a little child, I was crying too. Matter of fact, even at my big age, I still don't um like that episode, you know what I'm saying, or that scene, because it's so hard to watch, and I love Good Times. That's my favorite. We did our countdown of black shows last year, and Good Times is my number one show because that's what show I grew up watching. So I love me some Good Times. But however, that thing, hey, what's up, Demarcus? What's good? um but to this day, that episode is definitely hard to watch. Okay, I mean, she burned on. Who takes an iron and burns somebody on their damn back? Can you imagine? Like, I done been burnt by curling iron when I used to have long hair. I know y'all see me with the rocking the short ball blonde hair, but I trust me, I can show y'all pictures. I used to have long hair down to my damn shoulders, way, way back in the day. And before I started, cutting my hair and do all kind of styles and whatever. And I've been burnt by curling irons on my neck and on my ear. I've been burnt by a hot comb and shit like that. That shit hurts. So imagine being burnt by an iron on your back, and how you teaching her any discipline, or how you teaching her whatever you trying to lesson you trying to teach her about her maybe not minding you, or coming home from school late, or hanging out in the street, whatever you trying to teach her. How are you teaching her anything if you are putting an iron on her back? Like, all you doing, you lucky this little girl didn't turn out to be an angry little girl. You lucky she ain't trying to be angry. Penny was a sweet child. That's why I'm going back to the Joe Jackson thing, and I ain't going down that rabbit hole again. You can't tell me somebody a good father if they sitting there. Oh Lord, I'm sorry, my TV came on. You can't tell me um you can't tell me somebody's a good parent and they just wailing on you and beating on you for little or nothing. Whenever I got my beatings and my spankings, whatever, whoopings, because I ain't never heard nobody say spanking, but back in the day, they say whipping or whooping. When I got mine, I look back at it now and yeah, my father might have been, like I said, my father was a Joe Jackson. He was harsh, but however, I know now that I got it for a reason. He ain't just wake up one morning and he was angry with me and slapped me across my face, or he was angry about whatever, and he just got the belt and started beating on me because I can't do something or whatever. I mean, come on. Um, yeah, she wasn't even a sassy little girl. No, not like that. No, she was just little. She was doing too much. So throw Mrs. Gordon in the fire and she can burn the hell. Okay, that's for how I feel about her. Now, shout out to Chip Fields. She played the hell out that role. And rest in peace to Willona, the Janet Dubois who played her. She's passed on. Rest in peace to her. But these were some powerful scenes when doing the scenes when Penny, was on here and the mom and all that kind of stuff. So throw her in the fire. Now, somebody mentioned yesterday about the Home Alone parents. They both was trifling. The father and the mother. I mean, they got all them kids, and you had all them people in that goddamn house. But you just get in the car, you just get in the van. Remember, they all got in the van, left and went to the airport, and y'all just went on about y'all vacation and wasn't thinking to make sure that your youngest child was there, and or do a head count before y'all leave. I don't care if you're running late for the airport. Your ass just got to reschedule your damn plane ticket. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't no way that I'm leaving of course I only have one, so I guess it's easier for me to say. But even if I had 10 kids, 12 kids, 20 kids, I can't see me leaving any of them. Okay. Now, we love Home Alone. It's one of our favorite Christmas movies. It's up there. It's a top Christmas movie. We probably had to do a Christmas list on our favorite Christmas movies. And I think I might already did it, but if I didn't, we'll do it this Christmas. And so we love Home Alone. But when you start to really think about it and analyze it, they both was trifling. Why have all them damn kids if you can't keep track of them? And you ain't had no nanny or nothing. And you even had the grandparents, everybody there. Nobody would, not even the grandparents was paying attention. So throw their ass in the fire. They probably were decent parents, but when it came to, and it didn't happen once, it happened twice. Okay. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. The second one, they went to New York City and left them. And the first one, I think they was going to Europe or somewhere. Y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong. When they going to Europe or something, Paris or some shit. Yeah, they was definitely neglectful. Definitely neglectful. It, left that baby home and didn't know until they, yeah, in another, exactly, yeah. Uh. Speaking of Joe, Joe say them with them. Oh, you saw the movie with your 9-year-old grandma. She was hot with Joe. Oh yeah, grandma probably wanted to take her shoe and throw it at the damn movie screen. Grandma probably wanted to take her slipper and throw it at the movie screen. Okay. She probably said, probably grandma probably wanted to get her pocketbook, okay, with her peppermints probably in it and her tissues. You know how the old ladies always got the peppermints and the tissues and the butterscotch candy and stuff. And she probably wanted to get her purse and bust him upside his head. And he deserved that. So throw these parents in the fire too, um, because I just think they was just trifling. They was very neglectful. They was just very neglectful. So now I wasn't going to think I wasn't going to put real life people, but I had to put in Gary Coleman's real life parents. They were so trifling. Um, they took all his money. He out here working on different strokes, talking about Willis and going through all the stuff he going through with his health problems. And um oh, wait a minute. Nisi said after Home Alone, a lot of people start leaving their kids at home alone. Yeah, it's what I'm talking about, but to leave them alone while you go. People still do it because I just saw a news report this week. A black chick left her little kids and she was gone. She they arrested her, but she was gone wherever and left these two little children to fend for themselves. And they was found walking around in the neighborhood and they was just fixing their own little food and just doing their own thing. The bigger one was taking care of the very little one, but both of them was little. So it still happens with people leaving their kids, you know. But now that the article that I saw, that lady intentionally left her children, but in the Home Alone, I ain't gonna say they intentionally left him. Okay, the first time I might give them a pass, but then it happened the second time around, and so I don't give you no pass on the second time around. Hey, RC, how you doing? Who would you say is a one of the worst mothers, and we should not be celebrating them for Mother's Day? So, like all these mothers that I've been talking about, we ain't celebrating their answers for Mother's Day. So, who you got on your list, RC? Yeah, but Gary Coleman's parents, they need to go in the fire. Look, and now Gary Coleman, rest in peace, is not even here no more. And they still not taking no responsibility about how they did Gary. They still not taking no type of responsibility. Okay? Not one iota of responsibility. So they had him and then they were stealing from him. Gary had to go. Gary, when Gary turned about 18 or so, he thinking that he got he thinking that he got, oh, I got buku money set up in a trust or something that my parents took care of me. And, they made sure I was straight. And little do you know, he ain't had no money. He was broke. Okay, he was broke. Hey, Mr. Harris, how's it going? Um, oh yeah, definitely. I believe that that lady got rid of his ass. Definitely, I believe that. I definitely believe that. And they was divorced at the time. Um, or I don't even know if they was legally married, to be honest with you. But at the time, but I believe she did. She was trying to get some money or something, and I believe she pushed Gary down the damn flight of steps. Yes, I do. Um, yes, Gary Coleman's parents did, and his wife. Yeah, they're all trifling. So throw that wife um in the fire as well. She definitely can burn forever. Okay, but Gary's parents to this day, I was only talking about fictional people, but if we got any real life people that mamas that we need to throw in there, we could throw them in there too. Because they both was terrible, and for them to be black people, I was really disappointed. I'm not surprised when white folk do that to each other, but I definitely was disappointed when these were some black people doing that to their own child. But Hey, we do stuff to our own as well. Oh, I'm getting there. That's coming up, RC. Okay. Let's see what else. Now, Lucille. Y'all know how I went in on Lucille. And if you don't remember, go back and watch my reviews on BMF. Lucille was trifling. Okay. She didn't even know what the hell was going on with her daughter Nikki. And then you're gonna be upset when you find out she having sex and got pregnant. Well, you wasn't even paying attention because you was out here finger popping and doing all kind of stuff in the street with the old good doctor. And then he dumped your ass. Okay. Well, he ain't dump her, but he did her. He definitely did her wrong. And but I ain't feel sorry for her. I did not feel sorry for her. Not one bit. I didn't feel sorry for her one bit. Yeah, the doctor hit it and quit. Well, he said, "Oh yeah, I gotta yeah, he did dump her." When I think about it, no, he did dump her because he said he had a fiance. You know, he said he had a fiance. So the heck, Lucy. Hey, Mo 69, happy early Mama's Day weekend to you. You know, I know Monique 69 is a good mother. I already know. I ain't even got to be there to see. I know she a good mom. Okay. And we ain't gonna have no bad mamas in this chat. Everybody here gonna be good moms and good dads. You know. Um, so yeah, but Lucille, yeah, she definitely she was I was about to say she's trash, but she definitely is. Um, I ain't gonna say she tried, but she definitely was problematic. Okay, you hard on your daughter and ready to fight your daughter and get all up in her face, but you ain't saying nothing about your sons who was selling crack. Okay, and um and cocoa powder all up and down the all up and through across the country. So Um, all right, money, 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 money. Thanks to Marcus for the $5. I said Bishop Mayor Patrice Woodbine should be on this list too. However, Patrice Woodbine is my favorite. Who is wait a minute, Patrice Woodbine? Wait a minute, my favorite TV show. Who is Patrice Woodbine? Remind me of Demarcus, because my mind, I don't really remember stuff. Who is Patrice Woodbine? Cause I'll throw her in the fire too. Who is Patrice Woodbine? Is my favorite TV mother of all. Okay. Bishop Mayor Patrice Woodbine. I don't remember right offhand, so Demarcus. Please. And I know I'm gonna feel silly once you tell me who it is. Then I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I know who it is. I don't just the name just ain't ringing a bell right offhand. So please tell me who Patrice Woodbine is. Yeah, so throw Lucille in the fire. She worked my damn nerves the whole time on BMF. Worked my damn nerve, okay? So, and I did so many videos talking, crap about her. So, um, let's see who else I got here. And then now, y'all, we got um from P Valley. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely she's trash. Definitely she's trash. She needs to burn in here forever. Yeah, she's definitely trash. Yeah, she might be one of the worst ones too. She definitely might be one of the worst ones. I forgot all about that lady. P Valley been off for so long, y'all, that I totally forgot all about that character. Be honest with you, if P Valley ever returns, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch starting from season one because I don't remember a damn thing that happened. I really don't. I don't remember. It'll come to me once I watch it, but I don't really remember anything. But anyway, yes, no more wire hangers. Now, Joan Crawford, okay. Faye Dunaway played the hell out of this role as Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford was a real actress, one of them A-list actresses back in the day. And yeah, right. And Monique, on the sidebar, when is it coming back? Is it even coming back? I ain't heard a thing. So people keep saying this gonna come back, it's gonna come back, but when? It ain't been no indication that that show was coming back. So I done forgot all about it. But anyway, Faye Dunaway, legendary actress, she did a hell of a job playing Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford was one of them, those women back in the day that was around with Marilyn Monroe and Dorothy Dandridge and all of the girls, all the A-list actresses back in the day. And so the adopted daughter, Christine, wrote a book called Mommy Dearest about how her mother was just so cruel, and the abuse that she endured from her mama and everything. Well, when we watched this movie, and I love Mommy Dearest, I could watch that anytime it come on. I got to see if it's on Tubi or something. I got to find it. I haven't watched it in a long time. I don't remember when last time I seen it, but it's a good movie. I love it. And yeah, if y'all have not seen Mommy Dearest, or anybody in the replay watches this, have not seen Mommy Dearest, go look it up, Google it, find it, watch Mommy Dearest. It is so good. But this lady was crazy. Okay. Remember when she had Christine? She told Christine to clean the bathroom, and she thought it wasn't cleaned enough, so she got the Comet, the Ajax, and threw it all across the bathroom, making her scrub from head to toe, and made her scrub with a toothbrush down on the floor. I mean, she would damn near starve the girl, because she would say the girl was fat. So sometimes she wouldn't, like everybody else would have a damn steak or pork chops or whatever for dinner, a nice big old plate of food. And she gave her damn little carrot sticks and stuff like that. She loved the boy, it seemed like, but she couldn't stand the girl. She hated Christine. But her son that she adopted both her children. She seemed like he didn't get abused, or we didn't see it. I know this was Christine's story. So it's through the eyes of Christine. So we don't know where the boy was getting abused, because we didn't see it. But she definitely abused the hell out of Christine. And then when Christine had the wire hangers in the closet, she went crazy. She went absolutely bananas over some damn wire hangers. And to this day, no, none of us like wire hangers. We scared of wire hangers. Okay, we no more wire hangers. We are scared of it. Okay, so y'all saying supposedly over the summer, P Valley coming back out the fight land. Okay, I'm here for it if it comes back. If it comes back, I'm here for it. But I definitely need to have a date so that I can, I need advance notice. I don't need to just pop up and be on. I need advance notice, because I need to go back. I probably have to start from, there's only 2 seasons, right? I have to go back and start from season 1 and just binge watch it, because I don't remember really now, and I don't remember half the people's names. That's why I couldn't remember the Patrice Woodbine. But now that you said, I remember she was the Mercedes mama, she was crazy as cat shit. So that's why I throw her ass in there. There ain't no wire hangers in my house either. No, I got one, because I went to the cleaners, and I got one that's sitting up in here. So, and that's gonna go in the trash. That's gonna go in the trash. So all right, I want jury. Excuse me. Until next time, you take care. Thank you for coming through. Yes, I need to rewatch it. I ain't watched it in so long. So yeah, though Joan Crawford, not Faye Dunaway, the actress, but Joan Crawford, that actress, she been dead, but still, throw her soul, throw her spirit, throw everything about her in the trash. Okay, throw everything about her in the garbage. She was crazy. She was mean to every man she had. She was just a nasty woman. Um, Christina, only child, still living. Oh, she's still alive. Oh, okay, she's still alive. Okay, because I know she had. Remember, she had that son too. She adopted a boy. First it was Christine, then she adopted a little boy later. But we didn't see through his story, so we don't know whether he was abused. At least I don't know. But I know that that girl was. I didn't. I read a little bit of the book because I remember getting at the library one time. I read a little bit of the book. I didn't read the whole thing. So yeah, well, she's been dead, so I hope she's riding in hell right now. I hope her spirit, her bones, or everything about her has been riding in hell for all these years. Now, Sean Combs' mama, Janice, Janice Combs, she's not a good mama. Okay, she's not a good mama, and if y'all think she a good mama, y'all please tell me. Y'all please tell me why if y'all think that Janice Combs is a good mama. But I don't think so. Because look what she produced. Look what she produced. At least what she produced with him. Now she has a daughter. That Sean Combs got a sister named Keisha. But we don't never hear from her. We never see her. Very, very. I seen a picture of her once or twice, but we don't hear from her, don't see her. So I don't know. Maybe she don't fool with these people, and she would be in the right not to. Joan Crawford had 4 husbands and died of a heart attack. Mm. She probably killed all the husbands. She probably killed all of them because she was a nasty woman. And shit, getting ashes on. Then with but Sean Combs. I mean, Sean Combs' mama, Janice. Janice Combs is the worst. She, from what the stuff we're hearing, now I don't know what's true, what's not true, but the stuff that we are hearing about her, that she's the reason why he is the way he is. She's the reason why she's the reason why he's the way that he is and why he's locked up right now. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm not taking no responsibility off of him for the stuff he did. But a lot of times your upbringing causes you to do, if especially if you're not a healed person, your upbringing will cause you to do stuff in your adult years. And so I'm throwing Janice, I'm not giving her no Mother's Day shout out. But we throwing her ass in the furnace as well. Her and all her blonde wigs. Okay. Um, I know last year I said I was gonna dress up as her for Halloween. I might do it this year. Let's see what y'all said here. Lynn Whitfield from Mom Medea's family reunion. She was trying. Yeah, I did see that particular one, even though I don't really watch Tyler Perry, but the early Medea ones I did watch. She was very bad. Isn't she the one who wanted her daughter to stay with that abusive man? Um, she wanted her daughter to stay with the abusive man, even though he was kicking her daughter's butt. Is that the right one? Because yeah, she definitely was trifling. Definitely, she can go right in this fire. Yeah, I was just, yeah, because we'll never see the sister. She had 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? Sean and later by another man, a girl named Keisha or something like that. And we do not see her. Now you can Google and find a picture of her when like she's taking pictures. Um, but it's not that. But you just don't see her and hear about her. Okay, that was the movie. Okay, so I remember then. Yeah, I don't watch Tyler Perry's current stuff, but I remember the early Medea movies, and I remember seeing. I think I went to the movies and saw that one. And yeah, he was beating her tail, and like treating her like dog crap, and cheating on and everything. And the mother wanted her to stay, all because it looked good for her ass. You know what I'm saying? Because she benefiting out of it. Just like Tina Turner mom, and she's in my list too. It's like Tina Turner mom. it benefits you because you probably getting some money in your pocket, you getting some new purses, a new car, new something. And so, you know, you don't see no reason why your daughter should leave. Now going back to Janice, yep, and she pipped out her daughter when she was Lord, see, I ain't know about that. Oh, see, okay, you spilled some tea to me. I didn't know. You know, I know a lot of things about Sean Combs, even before all these documentaries, all before the court case. I've been known about it because I was around doing all that during that era when he was up and doing his thing. Even before he started, before we even knew who he was, I remember him as an intern with Uptown Records and everything. But his mama always been trifling, I think. The mother, I always think the mother been trifling. And now the stories we hearing about her, she ain't too clean. Like she had freak parties and all that. Allegedly, that's what they say. She had freak parties. She was doing all kind of stuff. So he was raised seeing this crap. So that's why he don't think nothing about it. You know, to have those little, the after parties, the party, Um, yeah, Diddy mom go. Yeah, they're definitely going to fire. Oh yeah, Demarcus. Yeah, you got here late. Let me go back 1 second for Demarcus, so Demarcus can see who I had put on here. So I did start up. You gave me this one, Demarcus, about Rosie, Mama Rosie. She was trifling with Ozzy. Okay, and reasonable doubt. And then I did do the women of power. All of them were trifling. All of them were horrible mothers. Much as I love rock, and I do like Tasha, but I can't defend Tasha and I can't defend rock when it comes to them being parents. And of course, Kate been trifling and she ain't changed. And Mama, but Joyce Thomas is the worst. Okay, Joyce Thomas is the worst. She might be the worst of them all. So all of them is bad. I ain't gonna say she worse of them all because they all bad in their own way. And then of course I did Penny's mama, Home Alone, Gary Coleman's real life parents. Both of them, even though it's not Father's Day, I'm throwing his ass in the fire too. And I did Lucille, her trifling behind Joan Carter, and there we here. Okay. So um he gonna say Mama D. Oh, I ain't think about Mama D. I didn't think about Mama D. Yeah, they said she ran a whole house. Yeah. In the Tina documentary, she was still her by her mom. Yes, she was. Talking about Tina Turner. Yeah. So but anyway, so Janice Combs, she's trifling. We all know it. I ain't got nothing nice to say about the lady, so that's why she's on the bad mothers list, and we throwing her in the flames too. Now we got Precious Mama. Okay, I don't remember the lady's name, but I don't really care to know her name. Um, I don't really care to know her name. Precious Mama, played by Monique. She might have been the worst between. I think the worst mothers on this list is Precious Mother and Joan Crawford. They might be the worst mothers of all mothers. Okay, yeah, she tops. Yeah, Precious Mother and Joan Crawford. Precious Mother might even be far worse than Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford beat the hell out of her kids or her daughter anyway, and she treated her real bad. But one thing she didn't do was sexually assault her daughter or her son. Precious Mama, according to the movie, did do that. What she say? Come and make me feel good. Come and make me feel good. Something like that. She said that. I remember going to the movies and sitting there watching that, eat my popcorn, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I watching? Yeah, I remember when it first came out, I saw it at the movies, and I cannot watch it no more. Okay, I ain't even know her name, but I ain't really care to know her name, DeMarcus. But thank you for telling us Mary Lee Johnson. Well, Mary Lee Johnson, your big fat ass can go in this fire and burn, okay? Burn like a sack of coals. Yeah, I can't even read the book because the movie is bad. So and I did hear the book was worse. I heard that too. I actually heard that same thing. Um, oh wait a minute, Janice did set a good example for him. They show how Puff sister, she, yeah, oh, she looked homely. Oh my god. Yeah, I would stay the hell away from all of them if I was a sister. I don't know if she's around and just don't want to be on TV or cameras or whatever, but we never see her. So, um, so you think that Bishop Whitehead, Bishop Mayor Patrice, I mean not Whitehead, Woodbine. I'm sorry, I get Whitehead because there was a Pastor Whitehead, but he locked up. Um, Pastor Woodbine, you believe that she's worse than Precious Mama? And she works than Joan Crawford. I don't know. I gotta go back and watch P Valley again because I don't remember. You know, I'll have to go back and just watch some episodes because I don't remember. I remember she was trifling. I remember she treated Mercedes real bad, but I don't remember her sexually assaulting her daughter like Precious mama did, like Mary Johnson did. That I mean, this lady is just pure evil. And I look, shout out to Monique. I know Monique got her issues. Sometimes Monique be saying and doing stuff that I don't necessarily agree with. But however, and she got the right to feel how she feel when it comes to all the stuff that happened to her. But one thing, she played the hell out of that damn role. And that's why she deserved that Oscar that year. She played the hell out of that role. Yeah, that's what they saying, that the book is worse than the movie. Then I won't never read the book. Then I won't ever read it. If the book is worse than the book, I will not read it. What was she do? Oh Lord, now I kind of want to know just because I want to know what was worse. Like what she do? Now I want to know. First I said I didn't want to know, but now I do. um. Okay. Y'all think the Lynn Whitfield character was worse than y'all think it was worse than Precious and Joan Crawford? Cause oh my God, they horrible mothers. Now, I don't know if y'all watched The Sopranos, but I did. And Tony Soprano's mama, Livia, she was horrible. She tried to have her own son unalived. Okay, she tried to set it up to have, try to sanction it to have her own son taken up out of here. That lady was batshit crazy, and she was evil. And then when they did flashbacks on The Sopranos, it showed that she was horrible to her husband. You know what I'm saying? So, um, she was always an evil person. Like even as a young girl, when they used to do the flashbacks, and to when Tony was a young boy, the mother threatened to kill him with a meat cleaver. That was in one of the old flashback episodes. I know The Sopranos front with him, back and forward. I love The Sopranos. Yeah, Tony's mom was terrible. Yeah, she was straight trash. Oh, I ain't think about that with Miss Niecy, the foster mom in the Antoine Fisher story, played by Viola Davis. Yeah, she didn't want him. I think she was an alcoholic or something. So I think, yeah. Oh, the foster mom. I'm thinking about the birth mom. I'm sorry. The birth mom, she was, I think she had mental health issues, so I ain't blaming her. The foster mom, that lady is horrible. And I love that actress. She's a good actress. Every time we would see her on things, she's real good. But that lady is horrible. Oh my God. Yeah, she was molesting him too. She was molesting him too. So she just like Precious mother. No, she was beating him, but then she was sleeping with him. You know what I'm saying? She's sleeping with him. And her daughter was sleeping with him. They all just, oh man, they were the worst. They were the worst people. And I was glad that he went at the end and cussed her ass out and got her ass straight. So yeah, but going back to Tony's mom, she was so bad. She was a horrible mama. She ain't love her kids. I mean, and they said she never loved her children from the time Tony and his siblings were little kids. She never loved them. So I mean, anytime you try to unalive your own son, okay, yeah, you now the Voorhees mother, Jason Voorhees mother, she was a bad mother too. Now, okay, she was a bad mother. Um, uh, she was a bad mother. I believe she's the reason why Jason was a damn axe murderer. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's why he was a serial killer because of the mother. And you clearly see if you watch the first Jason that the mother, came out and was going around killing everybody, and so the mother was crazy. Yeah, she was one of the craziest moms. She was scary too. Oh, you know who else I forgot to put in there? Whose mother was crazy? Carrie. The original Carrie came out in the 70s with Sissy Spacek. Her mama was batshit crazy. Her mother was real crazy. She was demonic. The mother was all in this religious cult, and the mother was just like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That lady was crazy too. She was a bad mother. Yeah, she was a absolute trying to keep your She had like trying to keep her. She was like a witch or something. You know what I'm saying? She was real evil, and yeah, that mother was bad. That's why Carrie had to take her mother up out of here. Carrie had to kill her mother because the mother made her like this. The mother made her like this. Carrie had special powers that she could have been using for good. Instead, she ended up using for evil because everybody was messing with her. So it wasn't just the people at the school who was bullying Carrie. She was being bullied and mistreated poorly at home. Mother kept her locked up in the room, up in the cellar. I mean, up in the attic. I'm sorry. She kept her locked up in the attic. Yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. I call her cocaine grandma. Cocaine grandma Griselda Blanco. She's a bad mother. Throw her in there too because she she had first of all you unaliving people and selling cocoa powder right there with your children, and then when the boys got older, they got involved in the family business. When they got older, they got involved. So yeah, yeah. Cocaine Grandma, she deserved to be in there. Yeah, that movie scared the hell out of me as a kid. Yeah, as a kid, I still love Carrie though. I still love that movie. Yeah, that's a good movie to watch. Um, but as a child, when I watched it, oh yeah, that shit scared me. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, it gave me nightmares. All the stepmothers on Disney. Yes, every stepmother in Disney, Cinderella, all of them, all the stepmothers in the Disney universe are all evil. You know, they all of them evil. So Jason Voorhees' mama, I forgot her name right now, but she definitely needs to go and burn to hell. I was glad when they took her up out of there in the movie. She was just going around just killing all them teenage kids. And so I know she called herself trying to avenge her son's accident that happened to him because teenagers wasn't paying him no attention, the camp counselors, and he drowned. And so I know she was trying to avenge his situation, but she went about it the wrong way. So that lady, she's crazy. So Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if y'all have ever watched Sons of Anarchy. If you have not, I recommend you go to Hulu or whatever platform you can. I know it's on Hulu, but it maybe it's on some other platforms. But if you already have a Hulu account, you can watch it on there. And Sons of Anarchy, fabulous, fabulous show. I was supposed to do a rewatch on this, and Nita and I was going to talk about it. We just have not linked up to do it. And stuff going on in my life. I'm sure she got stuff going on in her life. At some point, we're going to try and do it. But yeah, Gemma, her name was Gemma, played by great Katie Siegel, who she also played uh the Bundy mama, Peg Bundy. And Peg Bundy was lazy and trifling. She didn't care about her kids either. She didn't care about her husband, she didn't care about her kids. Um Peg Bundy was bad, but now she plays a even worse Peg Bundy was just lazy. She was just a lazy mom. You know what I'm saying? She just wanted to sell on the soul for painting her toenails or her fingernails, smoke cigarettes, and eat bonbons and watch the soap operas. She was just a lazy mom. She didn't do nothing for the family. But Gemma here, she did a lot of bad things, all in the name of her son. Like she was too obsessed with her son as if her son is her man. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want her son to have a wife. She was so obsessed with her son, like that's her man. And so I don't want to give it away if y'all have not seen Sons of Anarchy, but Gemma was one of the worst moms. And I ain't gonna tell you what happened at it because you might not have seen it, but throw her ass in the fire and she can burn and rot in hell forever. Okay, I don't watch Beauty and Black, but Miss Nisi says Debbie Morgan's character in Beauty and Black. Yeah, I don't watch it, so I don't know anything about it. But if she bad, and I love me some Debbie Morgan now, and she live here in the DMV too. I love me some Debbie Morgan, but if she bad, her character can go in the not Debbie Morgan, but her character can go in the trash. Yes, Olivia tried to take her. Yeah. Oh, you talking about Tony Soprano mama? Yes. Mm-hmm. Sure did. She was horrible. She was horrible to Janice. She was just a bad mother already. She did not love her kids. She was very selfish. Okay, now we get to The Wire. I think RC mentioned The Wire. I was trying to think how many mamas did we see on The Wire? I still watch The Wire regularly. Like every couple of months, I put on The Wire. I watch it. Not only I can stream it on HBO, but I also have the DVD. And on the DVD, they got a lot of other things, features on there that's real good. You know what I'm saying? So so The Wire is my number one show of all time, of all TV history. So I was trying to think how many bad mamas. Now I didn't put on here Michael's mama, season 4. Michael Lee. His mother definitely was trifling, but however, she was on crack or or heroin or something. But I'm not giving that make an excuse. But when you're a drug addict, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You can't raise no children because you can't even take care of yourself. But the reason why she's trifling is not because she was on drugs. I don't say somebody's a bad mother because they're on drugs. Because when you're on drugs, that's a disease. You're alcoholic or you on drugs, that's a disease and mental health. So that's something you got to work through. That doesn't make you a horrible mother. What makes you a horrible mother is Michael's mom had that molester, Michael's stepdad, in the house, knowing that he had been molesting Michael. You know what I'm saying? And when he gets home from prison, she lets this dude back up in there, living up in there like it ain't nothing. Knowing that he was, that I should have put her face up here. So Michael Lee's mama, Michael Lee from season 4, his mama, she was trifling. Now Delonda is Naaman's mama. Delonda did not care nothing about her son. She cared about her having fur coats and nice pocketbooks and nice car to drive and have her house and probably going on trips and doing what she wanted to do. Get her hair done and go to the mall and all that. That's all she cared about. She had her son out there selling drugs, knowing that he wasn't that type of kid. He wasn't a street kid. He was portraying to be a street kid because his daddy was the man all through Baltimore. Okay, Baltimore, New York, and Philly. If you know the story of Weebay. And so because so this is Weebay's son and Weebay's baby mama. And so Weebay was the man. Everybody, his name rang out all through, all over. Everybody knew who Weebay was, but she wanted her son to be Weebay 2.0, and he was not that. He was just a kid. Like he was just a, he wasn't one of them type of hoodlum ass kids. He tried to pretend like he was to fit in with everybody, but really he was not that. And so, but she didn't even care if he got locked up. She said, "What you mean you get he did get arrested, and Bunny Colvin, the police officer, brought him home. He said, she said, you can't even do baby booking." Like she did not care nothing about him. She didn't care he was locked up. She's like, she felt like he's supposed to be a man and go to to the little juvenile jail. Now, you would yeah, nobody liked her. Nobody liked her. Nobody liked her. She was the worst. She was probably one of the worst ones. And then of course we got D'Angelo's mama. Now at the later seasons, I think it might have been season 4 or 5, maybe 4 or something. I can't remember what season it was. 3, maybe season. No, it was season. No, it wasn't no 4 or 5 because Stringer was still alive. Had to been season 3. So season 3, McNulty was investigating the death of D'Angelo. He got taken up out of here. I don't want to spoil it for nobody if you never watched The Wire, but I think most of us in here have. But Brianna Barksdale, who's the sister of Avon Barksdale, and she ran the organization with them. But she was on the back end of it, but she was always involved. She was always involved. She knew what was going down. And, they come from a whole line. The history of the Barksdales, which is based on a real life person who's still alive in Baltimore right now, that is the whole line of family members who have been, doing their thing. But D'Angelo, he really wasn't that guy. He really should have been a guy who went off to college or gone off and got a job and lived a regular life. He was not that guy. And you know something, DeMarcus, I forgot to add Monet. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah. Honorable mention is Monet. Monet was a horrible mother on what was that? Power Book 2. She was a horrible mother. Yeah, I forgot about Monet. Yeah, I was trying to think of all the I did. Yeah, all the mothers on Power are bad. And we're gonna talk about the fathers when Father's Day get here. Right now, I'm sticking with the mother, but all the mothers on Power Universe are bad. I ain't seen a good mother yet on Power Universe. And if it's somebody that I'm missing, y'all remind me. But all the mothers on there are bad. So anyway, going back to Brianna Barksdale, like she wanted her son to go ahead and take the 20 years. He was going to cut a deal with the feds so that, he was going to cut a deal, but the mother kept telling him, so he wouldn't do all that time, but the mother kept telling him, oh, you can, you got to stand up strong for the family. You got to stand up for the family, and wanted him to take the 20. And then, later on, Stringer didn't think that he could hold up doing 20, and Stringer had him taken up out of here, So that was, I was very sad when D'Angelo got taken up out of there. I was very sad. And so McNulty was like, well, you the one told him to take the 20. You know what I'm saying? He said, I ain't think you really cared. He said, frankly, I ain't think you give a damn about your son. So now I couldn't stand her. And yes, DeMarcus, I see your comment about Sissy. Sissy was not a bad mother. Sissy was not a bad mother. So not for my list. For your list, you put Sissy, but I don't think Sissy Saint was a bad mother. I was on Sissy's side, especially how Franklin was treating her. So I don't put Sissy up here. But we talking about Brianna. Now the actress who played her, um, she's on point. We love her. But as far as the character, this character, oh yeah, no, she can go. Um, no, Lakeisha Grant was not a good mother. No, she was not a good mother either. You ain't had no indication that she was a good mother. We barely really even saw her with a child. I think it was maybe one episode or one scene, not even an episode. We had one scene where she was had her son with her. The son was always with the father. We ain't never seen her. She was so busy trying to run behind Tommy. You know what I'm saying? So no, Lakeisha Grant was not a good mom. Hey, Detroit, what's going on? Good evening. Good evening. Um, yeah, I forgot to add Monet. Monet was definitely a bad mama, and so when I named all the other mamas from Power, and I forgot to put her picture up on the screen, but Monet can go in there too. Monet can go in there too. And then with the Wire, you got Delonda, um, and Brianna, and who was the other one? But somebody else. Oh, I said Michael Lee's mama. Dookie, Dookie's family. The whole entire family throw their ass in the fire. Season 4, Dookie, the whole family, all of them was crackheads, and they just up and left him. They up and left him. They got put out their house, and they just up and left him, and he ended up being homeless on the street. Oh, I'm doing okay. Detroit, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. I'm happy that it's Friday. Um, so yeah, I'm doing okay. Doing all right. Thank you for asking. And my mom is getting she's getting stronger every day. She's getting stronger every day. She'll be coming to stay with me next week. She been staying with my sister, but my sister gotta go out of town, so she gonna come stay with me, and we gonna be rocking and rolling. So y'all might not see me up here on live next week because I will be having um Mama Ginger Snaps here with me, and we gonna be cutting the rug up here, having a good time. But she's coming along, moving slow, moving slow. She's 84 years old, and she recovering from a stroke and surgery. So she still got a road to go, but she's doing all right. Thank you so much for asking. I'm just happy she's alive to see another Mother's Day. And so um let's see what's the next bad mom I got. Okay, I think this is the last one I had on my list. Um, we mentioned it earlier though. Tina Turner's mama, in the movie. Jennifer Lewis, the legendary Jennifer Lewis, did a fabulous job playing Tina Turner's trifling ass mama, and she played the hell out this role. And I don't even think she did enough because she could have been even more nasty, because from what Tina said, when you watch documentaries on Tina or read stuff that Tina said, her mother was even worse, you know. So I think she wasn't as horrible as her real life mother was. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Kevin mother from the shack. Yeah, she was a bad mother too. Yes, she was a bad mother too. I agree with you, Detroit. She was a bad mother too. Uh, she was definitely a bad mother. Because halftime, the reason why she ain't have time knowing what the hell Kevin was doing. She didn't know what the daughter was doing. She's so busy worrying about her relationship, and then how you just gonna up and leave your kids while you go off with and run off with a stud. I mean, well, don't even get me started on the Shy, because the Shy went down the tubes a long time ago. And women, y'all said something about Keisha. Oh, Markeisha for BMF. Yes, I said Lucille. We already had Lucille on the list. I forgot about Keisha. That's why I'm glad. See, I was trying to rack my brain on people. Couldn't remember everybody. Yeah, Markeisha definitely is a bad mother. Definitely a bad mother. Yeah. Oh, we never saw her with her. I think maybe once did we see her children, I think. Maybe. But I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember seeing her kids. She maybe one time, maybe one episode or one yeah, I think one episode she had one scene we saw some little boys, but other than that, no, she ain't. She she never was taking care of her damn kids. Yeah, she never took care of kids. But anyway, so the Tina Turner's mother, that she definitely was horrible. Yeah, she was the worst. Um, and Tina talked about it all the way up until her damn death. You know how bad her mother was. And so and then her mother wanted her to stay dealing with Ike. You know what I'm saying? Even though Ike was whipping her tail and beating her butt because it benefited her. Just like we said about that Lynn Whitfield character in the Medea movie. That same thing. As long as it benefits you because you're getting new cars, your nice Cadillac, your fur coats, your nice pocketbooks, you going on trips, you getting your hair did, going to nice restaurant steak dinners and all that, because you getting what you want your children to stay with these abusive ass men. Come on, get out of here. So yeah, definitely so this yeah, definitely Tina's mother. She's bad, but I think Tina's mother didn't give a damn about her. No, she did not. Did not one iota gave a damn. Nothing, nothing. She ain't give not two craps about her. But Tina left Tina dad for the same right. She leave the father for the same reason. So you can't understand why she want to leave Ike. Like she was terrible. Um, Okay, so BMF. Hey, Stephen Harris. I'm sorry. I think you shouted me out earlier and I didn't say anything. How you doing? BMF season 2, episode 6. We saw my Keisha kids one time and that was it. That's right. So she never was with her kids. All she cared about with her big BBL and her big fake lips is being with Terry and running behind his stank behind. She didn't give a damn. So what other bad mothers we got? So we done talked about the mothers from The Wire. All the mothers on The Wire were bad. It wasn't no good mothers on there. All the mothers on there were bad. Let me see. The Power, every mother on Power Universe bad. They ain't no good ones on there. I'm gonna say who else we had, and then I said we had the serial killer mamas. Jason from the horror movie mamas. The horror movie mamas. Yeah, Jason's mama, Jason Voorhees from Friday 13th. And you had we said Carrie's mama. Um and shout out to probably some of the serial killers, the real life serial killers out there. Their mamas probably trash too. We know Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I was smoking early. I was smoking a minute ago, y'all. That smoke is still in my chest. We got Jeffrey Dahmer's both mother and father was trifling. Both of them was bad. We saw that. So Smurf from Animal King. Okay, I never see Animal King. I know Moochie and Tamika talked about that 4 or 5 years ago. I never watched it, but I still need to watch it because everybody keep telling me how good it is. So it ain't too late to go back and watch it. Even though it's old, I think it's on Netflix or something. I can watch it. Um, so with Tamika drinking on the night, Tamika, well, it ain't the holiday time, so she ain't got no coquito, but maybe she might got a Long Island iced tea over there. She might got a Long Island iced tea. You know what Tamika be doing? Oh, she said ginger ale. You ain't got nothing mixed with the ginger ale. You ain't got no Henny and ginger ale, or um, you can mix a lot of dark liquors with ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? You can mix a lot of dark liquor with ginger ale. So let me say, what other bad mother we got? Did we got any cartoon ones? I can't think of. I couldn't think of some ones cartoon bad mothers, but we had there's a lot of good TV moms out there, a lot of good moms. So we always shout out the good moms on all the shows that we like. From especially the ones from the 80s, the 70s, 80s, and 90s. All of them were great moms. Um, but seemed like when the 2000s came, we started having like all the bad moms in the 2000s. I guess oh no, sir, two bothers me. Oh no. Yeah, oh please please don't let it be when you gotta go to the dentist. Oh no. And Monet Tejada different was one of the worst mothers in power. She might have been. Detroit always talked about Monet was it Detroit? I think so. Detroit, you can shout out if you was the one who was saying that Monet was probably one of the worst mothers in the Power universe. She was a bad mother, and then at the end, she gonna start acting like she loving up on her kids and care about her kids. It was too late then, And then Kane goes and jumps and tried to you said yes it was you. I thought I remember. Yeah, but she was a horrible mother. And at the end, Kane gonna try to, you know, be there for his mother or whatever, and or she's gonna act like she's trying to save Kane. You know what I'm saying? Remember when she jumped across to get all the bullets in her and all that? That was crazy. It was like it's a little too late now. She was bad on all of her kids, especially Diana. And I ain't even like Diana like that. Diana got on my goddamn nerves. I always talked about dirty Diana. But however, she always yelled at all of them. But to be honest with you, I think I think Mary J. Blige was really just playing herself. To be honest with you, she do seem like she got an attitude. That's she got that way about her to seem like she got an attitude. Because Monet definitely had an attitude. Yes, Detroit, I know you hated her. Yes, I know you hated her. Let me see who else. What who else was real horrible mothers? We said Precious mother. We already mentioned her. I think Precious mother, and then Joan Crawford from Mommy Dearest, the Mommy Dearest mama. I think they might be the pinnacle worst mothers of all time. They might be the worst mothers of all time. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think she was pretty much playing herself. Yeah. Um, I was never a fan of Dirty Diana. No, I wasn't even. Oh, I'm surprised you being a male that you wasn't, because all the guys was always looking at Diana all the time. I ain't give a damn. She's beautiful girl in real life and all that, but I didn't give a damn about that. I cared about I didn't like her. I never cared for her. Never cared for her. But I didn't like how Monet used to talk to him. What y'all doing? What y'all eating? I mean, she was always screaming at them. They was sitting on the sofa. Remember, there was a scene where they was all sitting down there, the three kids, they laughing, eating popcorn, watching TV and stuff. She come down the steps. What the hell y'all doing? What y'all watching? She just stay hollering and screaming at them kids. And how you a good mother when you got your son, just like I said, Tasha, just like Raquel, okay? How you out there? How you a good mama? And Kay Egan, how you a good mama when you allowing your kids to sell drugs and unalive people? You like encouraging it. You showing them the way. You showing them how to do stuff. You know. So, I mean, yeah, Kanan and even Tyreek, they gonna do whatever they gonna do, and even Tommy, they was always gonna do what they gonna do. If you got a hard headed kid, girl or boy, it ain't but so much you can do. It ain't so much discipline or anything that you can do. If they determine they're gonna be in them streets and do some wild stuff, they're gonna do it. But you don't sit there. I would never sit there and say, well, let me just, all right, son, I'm gonna show you how to cut up the bricks, and I'm gonna show you how to bag it up. I'm gonna show you how to sell it, and I'm gonna show you. Now I might show you how to use a gun for protection. That's something totally different. But not to be out here unaliving people, pew 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 pew, and, just taking people out. No, Diana did nothing wrong. Put some respect on her name. Detroit, you got to tell me how she didn't do anything wrong. Diana did a whole lot of stuff wrong. First of all, I didn't agree with what Monet, did, but she exposed Monet in front of the family. She was just minding somebody else's business instead of staying in her place. So Detroit, if you want to come on up here for a quick set, then you can tell me why Diana didn't do nothing wrong. Diana was great. Yeah, see, all the guys, except for Stephen Harris, all the guys love Diana because y'all just want to look at her body and y'all want to look at her face. She's a beautiful girl. Not taking nothing away from her in that. But y'all can't tell me that she wasn't problematic. She wasn't problematic. But that doesn't mean that Monet was a good man. Diana's the way she was because of Monet. So everything still goes back to the mama and the father, but we ain't talking about the fathers right now. We're talking about the mother. So, and look, DeMarcus tried to tell me this yesterday. I'm not buying it. Florida Evan was not terrible to me. She wasn't terrible to me. I think she did the best she could for what she had. And so I don't think she was a terrible mother, but DeMarcus tried to tell me the same thing yesterday. I disagree. I definitely disagree. But let me try to think. Any more other mothers that we got? We had some. I had real life mother. I had Janice Combs. We mentioned Janice Combs. Maybe Sean wouldn't be sitting up in prison right now had he had a decent mom, and then maybe he could be. He could still be probably a freakazoid and still been doing all the stuff he was doing. But however, this is a learned behavior by his mom. And then let me see. I mentioned Gary Coleman's, mother and father, even though it's not Father's Day. I mentioned the mother and father. Throw both of them parents in the fire. Any other real life people, but I'm trying to stick with fictional people because I don't want to get trouble with nobody. But it is what it is. If Janice, I got to say she a bad mother. I'm sticking on that, and I'm not taking that back. Most of the reality TV mothers are horrible. Yeah, some of them ain't good. Some of them, they so worried about what they got going on and relationships and all of that. They not really, doing no justice for their kids. Some of them is all right. Some of them not. Just being honest. Oh yeah, you Oh yeah, you talking about Detroit. Oh yeah. Yeah, he no, he don't like Florida and neither did DeMarcus. Yeah. Um Let me see who else and she should Monet was a fraud. Yeah, Monet was a fraud. But Diana was also doing too much too. She was doing too much, being nosy, sticking her nose in business that wasn't hers. It was a whole lot of it's a whole long laundry list of stuff. Let me see. I missed somebody's comment. Let me see. Florida Evans could have allowed James to keep that money he found. Now listen, I agree. If my man finds a sack of money on the ground, like he didn't put no gun up to nobody's head. If he found a sack of money on the ground and he brought it home to me, we keeping it. We gonna pay the bills, get some groceries in here, and we gonna, tuck a little bit away for rainy day or something. I agree with y'all on that. But I still don't think she was a bad mother. Like, what made her a bad mother? I mean, she was always loving to her kids. When was she ever a bad mother? I mean, so I disagree. But I mean, but I agree on the part about she should have let James keep that damn money. You know, Black Child and Mom is ignorant. Oh yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Hey, Moochie, 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 what's going on, girl? Happy early Mama's Day. Happy early Mama's Day. Oh, I got a visitor. Ding dong, ding dong.
Who said
Somebody see
who
it.
said Florida Evans is a bad mother?
Yesterday, DeMarcus said it, okay, and now Detroit is in the chat saying it. I don't see her as a bad mama.
How?
I mean, I agree with RC that she should have let James keep that sack of money when he found it. Remember, he was coming home from work from one of his all his different jobs he got. He found a sack of money. He bring it home. It was like $25,000 or something like that. That go to a damn grocery store, and he wanted to keep the money. And she was like, "No, James, you got to turn it in and all of the kind." I wouldn't have did that. And I'm gonna tell y'all
Oh
right.
yeah, that's when they had him on TV and they had the little
I
doll.
I wouldn't. Yes, yeah, I wouldn't have turned. I wouldn't have turned in none of the money.
Oh
Not
heck
25,
no.
especially if I'm pouring. Matter of fact, if I find 25,000 tomorrow, I walk outside my door and somebody drop 25,000. They could drop $25. I'm picking it up, put it in my pocket. Okay. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
dropped $25. I'm picking up, put it in my pocket, and I'm not turning nothing in. Okay, especially something going to the bank or to a grocery store that they robbing people anyway. Hell no, I ain't giving them nothing. They got insurance; they can get it back. So, um, no, 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 no. Now I'm not sure rob. I'm not for stealing from snatching my pocketbook and all that. I ain't talking about that. But if you just walk down the street, Moochie, and you just happen to see somebody dropped not nobody dropped it, but somebody $100 on the ground, you're gonna be looking around. You gonna grab it real fast with your foot and grab it and put it in your purse and keep the step. Nobody ain't turning nothing in.
I ain't
So I
never
don't.
did I ever tell you about the time when the bus was following the money truck and the money fell off the truck and the people got off the bus?
Nah.
Yeah, it was people stopping and
I
cars
look.
picking that money up.
I can't blame them. I might have probably been out there, especially if in my young years.
All I heard was back door, back door, back
Well,
door.
I would have been, yeah, yeah. But especially probably in my young years when I was moving a little faster, I probably would have got up there at least grab $200-300, and I'm like, oh Lord, I can pay my light bill now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Uh-uh.
I agree that she should have let James keep the money, and like when one time I think the first episode season 1 of Good Time, they was behind on the rent, which they was always behind on the rent. They was about to get evicted, and James wanted to go out there to the pool hall, shoot some pool to gamble, and she
Mm-hmm.
didn't want James doing it and all that. Look, I didn't agree with all of that. I think I'm more lenient than that. I'll let my man go out there. Hey, if you can go out there and hustle at the pool hall, make some money, go on and do it. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she a bad mother. She was always there cooking grits, cooking oatmeal and grits and chicken. She was always there. She didn't work. She was a stay at home mom. She took care of the family, kept the place clean. Everybody was well, fed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she a bad mother? Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't see her as a
When I
bad
say
mother,
bad,
but
when I
the
say
people
bad
that you have
mother,
up there on the thumbnail, yes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, when I say bad mothers, let me have to go back.
Naming mother was bad.
Like here's Tina Turner mama, okay, from the movie. We talking about from the movie. Her mother was trifling. You know what I'm saying? Only cared about her daggone self. Um, and then we talked about the mothers of the wire. All the mothers
Mm-hmm.
was bad. And I ain't even put up there Michael's mother from season
Yeah,
4,
you
Michael
ain't.
Lee.
That's who you needed to put up.
Yeah,
Michael's mother.
she was terrible. And not because she was on drugs, Kamuchi, because I said this before you popped up here.
It was
I don't
because
condemn.
she
I
condemned to let that guy boyfriend come
thank
back.
thank you. That you took that's exactly what I said. It wasn't because of her on drugs or mental health issues, because you can't help that. That's a problem. That you can get that fixed. I'm talking about the fact she let that sexual predator, her Michael stepdaddy, in the house, and you know what I'm saying, and she knew he was doing it, and she said all she cared about was herself. But every mother on the wire, I don't think it was no good mothers. I'm trying to think of all it was no good mothers on there. You know, Dookie's family, the whole family left his ass. Remember season 4, Dookie, he was homeless. And the whole family. So it was no good parents on there. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I mentioned Sons of Anarchy, Gemma. You know, she was terrible. You know, she was so obsessed with Jax, and she did. Oh, she did so much stuff. Look, y'all. If y'all ain't seen Sons of Anarchy, just go on Hulu, watch it because it got 7 seasons, and from season 1 to season 7, Gemma is bad. So she been bad. Now we got Jason Voorhees, you know, his mama. She was crazy.
She lost it. She lost it because she lost her son. Thank you for all the Mother Day's wishes, by the way.
Oh
and,
yes,
and
yes.
Demarcus put
Miss-
mother,
right.
like how
Yeah,
like
Miss
how
Lisa said I
Kanan
would have
said.
been on. Miss Lisa said I would have been off the bus too.
Mm-hmm.
What it said? Back door. Open this back door.
Yep.
uh, um. I always believe I was like teens. I mean, they all was bad, you know. And thank you, Demarcus. Pernessa was a great mother in the Power universe. Okay, yeah, 'cause I said all the Power went mothers was bad. Okay, I forgot about Pernessa. Okay, so what do we think about Pernessa? Was she good mother? She did try to protect her child, right?
She protected her child.
Yeah, she did protect her child. Yeah. So I'll give you that one, Demarcus. I'll give you that one. But mostly all the mothers I could think of in the Power universe, all of them was bad. All of them was bad. I mean, in different various ways, they all was bad. Tony Soprano's mother was
Oh
horrible.
yeah, she was horrible.
She was horrible.
What
She
she
was
says,
horrible.
"Pour you."
Yeah, she was. What she say, Mooch?
She pour you because she was saying something
I,
about being in therapy when
oh
he
my
first
god.
told her. She was like, "Pour you."
I know. She tried to unalive her son. Remember? Remember
Yeah, and then laughed about it
she
too.
tried to get Uncle Junior she tried to get Uncle Junior to unalive him.
And
Yeah,
laughed about it.
right. And then of course this is the worst of all the mothers, the worst of everybody. She might be the worst, I think. I think she
Oh
might be
yeah.
number one. I'm trying to think of somebody more horrible than her in TV and film. Now of course we know some real life mothers that be like this, but we ain't talking about the real life people. But on TV, Monique played the hell out this role. She played the hell out
Yeah.
this role. She was, oh my God. When she told Precious, make me feel good. Like, oh God, she disgusting. And then of course, this my girl, right? I had to throw her on there. Her crazy. And look at every wig she got on is different, Moochie. Every wig. I was supposed to be Janice Coles for Halloween this last year. I'm about to do it this year. Just give me a big old blonde. I do got one blonde wig, but I need to get a big one, like a big old, big old blonde wig and my sunshades, big sunshades, just like her. But if she was a different type of mother, he might not been the monster that people say he is. You know what I'm saying?
This is
So
true.
he might not be locked up. I mean, for being a freakazoid, he might not be locked up. You know, I'm trying to. I ain't trying to get sued or nothing.
She said being a freakazoid.
And
Oh yeah,
Mommy
but
Dearest.
you know what? The movie portrayed her not. The movie
Book was
it
worse, right?
the movie sugarcoated it.
The book was worse, I think. Wasn't it?
The book was worse.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, wait a minute. He got 1 out of 10. How good of a mother was Michael Jackson's mother? Okay, now, oh no, Miss Catherine. No, I'm gonna protect Miss Catherine. Why was she a bad mother? She probably was scared her damn self
She
over
was being
Joe.
abused too.
Even if she wasn't abused physically, Moochie, she probably was abused verbally. I
Yeah, but
bet you he was
physically, remember she had polio, so she had that limp. So
right.
how much? I mean, it's not like she could
And where's she going, Moochie, with 10 kids? Where's
There
she
you go.
going?
That part
No
right there.
education, no car, no, because she didn't drive. She didn't drive until this, well, she's 96 now, so I'm sure she ain't driving. But the mother never drove, so she didn't have education. She was supposed to be, especially if you remember American Dream, she was going to be a nurse, but she never became a nurse because she kept getting pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this the other day. She probably didn't even want to sleep with Joe, but you know how them women back in the day, they just
Mm-hmm.
lay there, and because that's my husband, she probably didn't even enjoy it. She probably didn't even enjoy it, and she kept getting. She was definitely fertile myrtle. She kept getting pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she kept getting pregnant. So, I don't think she was bad mother. No, I mean, like she was the only parent that loved her kids, that showed the love to her kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, loving, affection, kissing. They call her mommy or whatever, mother or something like that. Their father, they can't even call him dad. He wanted to be called Joseph. So I don't know. The Joe thing is complex. You know what I'm saying? It's very complex about that. Then of course you had to throw Lucille on there because I thought she was not a good mama when it came to the differences. Remember, I brought your name up when I've talked about this earlier because
But she got favorites.
yes, I brought this up because I said me and Tamika Moochie, we recapped this 1,001 times. Everybody did their recaps on Lucille, and I talked about how you always mention how she favored the boys. I don't care what they did, they could do no wrong. But when it came to um her daughter, she treated her like crap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then she gonna get mad because her daughter get pregnant. Where you wasn't paying no attention because you so busy getting finger popped by the old good
Mm-hmm.
doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, um, okay, Moochie, what you think about this question? Was Mama Lou from Reasonable Doubt a bad mother?
Yeah,
Um,
because she knew he was that her boyfriend touched her
yeah,
daughter.
yeah, she was,
She
yeah,
was selfish.
she was very selfish. She was very selfish. Hey, Detroit.
Hey, happy Mother's Day to y'all,
Thank
Moochie and
you, thank
Oh,
you,
Ingrid.
thank
thank you.
you.
Happy Mother's Day. Y'all deserve it for real. Y'all go through a lot. Um, I ain't said she was no bad mother. I just said that she not really the greatest because she let them and sit there and let Joe Jackson do what he want to do.
I mean, but what's she gonna do?
Well,
Look at the
that's
era they come from. You can't think about today's woman. You got to think
exactly.
about the
No,
women of
no,
that
no, no, no,
time. The
no,
lady's
no.
96
I'm
now, so
sorry.
she came from a
I'm
different time.
sorry, man. I'm sorry. She played a part. What happened? Like you got to speak up. You can't be letting your husband beat them boys like that. Nah.
I believe she says stuff, but it's only but so much she could do. And
What you
back
gonna fight,
then,
Joe?
what you want her to do? Call the police
She
on
could have.
Joe?
I mean, to
And
be
back in the
honest with
day,
you,
the
she.
police would have taken the husband's side.
Heck yeah,
Yeah, there was laws out there like that. So
yeah.
yeah, they would have taken the
Not no
husband. So you
black.
talking about
No,
the
maybe
60s,
white, but
the
huh?
50s. You talking about the 50s when they
You
had
talking
their
about the
first child.
50s when they had their kids? Do you
Yeah,
think they wanted to call for domestic stuff? They would
N-
handle stuff. Look at what happened at Ike Turner house with the
right,
whole thing with the woman powing herself in the house.
right,
There wasn't no
right.
cops brought in with that. That was all handled, and I don't know the way Ike Turner was back then. I know I'm veering off to something else. He
Mhm. No,
probably
no,
was
that's
able
fine.
to
Yeah.
talk to them police and get them out of there,
That's I
or
know.
the
That's right.
ambulance people.
Mhm. Mhm. I threw Gary Coleman's real life parents, even though I was only sticking with fictional people, but I threw his real life parents in the fire because they did him dirty, and
I
you
think
know,
that was all on the father.
yeah, they
That
both did
that
him
was
dirty.
all on the father, and he spent his kids' money.
Right, right, yeah, it probably so. And then of course I said these was some bad parents. They both times they didn't know where their kid was. You know what I'm saying? How you go all the way to Europe or New York or wherever the hell they were, and you don't know. And then I don't understand the first time an accident can happen. The second time, you still don't know where and you just
Well, the
leave.
second time they was running in the airport and he followed the wrong code. I mean, you can't blame blame them like that. They should have been holding his hand. But they
Mm.
all was running to the airport, and
Come,
he followed a beige coat, thinking it was his dad.
Right.
eh, home. You talking about Home Alone, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was talking about bad mothers, and I said, well, I
I,
had to throw the mother and
I,
the
I,
father.
I don't really consider her no bad mother though.
Okay, but okay, you said that she was just careless.
Negligent.
Yeah, negligent. Yeah, I
They,
say negligent. Not
but,
she wasn't. We may give her a pass. Things can happen. She had
but we
all
got to
them
give her a
kids.
pass because the
I give
daddy
her a
ain't was
pass.
no. With the daddy, he was to blame too.
Yeah, he wasn't even paying. He definitely, yeah, he to blame too. That's why I both of them on here. So I'll give them a slight pass. Now you ain't giving this one no pass, is you?
Oh heck
Eh,
no.
no, I was just about to say no.
Yeah, it's like and anytime somebody gonna take the cord, unplug the iron, and put an iron mark on your back. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And she said, "No, mommy, I'll be good, mommy. I won't do it no more, mommy. I'm so sorry, man." And she got closer with that iron. I was like, "Oh my god." That episode is still bad episode. It's never happened to me. It's not triggering to me, but it's just. I mean, it's like a episode that it's hard to watch. Like, damn,
Me,
Hmm.
he
I'm
was
gonna be
so
honest
nasty
with
to her.
the fact that the Jacksons had all this talent. They just might be the most talented family ever.
They was competing against the Osmonds back
Yeah, and the
then.
Yeah,
Osmonds, yeah, the
you know
Osmonds
me.
and the Jack. Those were the two dynasties of families, right?
And they had
Yeah.
their variety show
They had sure
in
did,
the 70s.
right?
Yeah,
So
and then you
yeah.
got like the DeBarge family here. That well, I heard stories from them, man.
Oh yeah, the
Like,
Barge friend, they got a sad story. Oh, their whole story is sad, sad,
Yeah.
yeah,
sad, sad. And they was molested by their white father and all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
uh huh,
he can go on the list for the Father's Day. We'll throw him on the Father's
Mm.
Day list, in the file for that. And then okay, now Detroit. This makes our point right here. The Torian said, "Look how
uh
young
huh.
Janet Jackson was during the time she did Good Times. She wouldn't have been a part of some of the stuff that Michael was doing."
Oh, for
So
sure. That's why I
you know
was
what I'm saying?
saying.
That's
That's
what
why I was trying to calm
me
you
and you was
down.
yeah, me, you, Torian, Booby, we all was saying that collectively. People was like, with Janet should have been walking around doing what? She was doing Good Times and stuff.
That's why I was. I'm glad you
She
calmed
wasn't
down.
even in an American Dream like that.
She was a
You only saw
baby.
you saw her as a baby.
That's it. That's what
Ah
I'm
man,
That's
saying.
why
That's why I'm
she don't remember a lot of that stuff.
can I say
no.
this? Can I say
Yeah,
this?
when
I
he
want to
did
say.
Off the Wall,
I,
Janet was a little girl. When he did
Hmm.
Off the Wall came out in the 70s.
That's why I was trying to
No,
calm
that
you
came out in the
down.
80s, 1980.
Okay, but then by
Uh,
1980, she was on Different Strokes,
well, I think
probably.
Off the Wall came out in like well, it's the same thing. 79, 80, same
Yeah, it's
thing.
79, 80. Yeah, it's all
It's the same.
yeah.
It's the
It
same
was the
thing.
disco era. It was the disco era. Is that
Hmm.
right? Right. Yeah.
But like I was saying, I was saying, I was trying to. I'm glad you didn't go off. That's why I was trying to calm you down. Don't let these people
Oh,
troll and
I
rage
stopped
bait
going.
you.
Moochie, I was in different people's chat arguing with people about the Jacksons. I'm a Jackson fan. So I I was arguing with people after I was getting. I said, Inga, what are you doing? I had to tell my own self, what the hell are you doing?
Some of
Yeah.
these people
You don't know
need.
these damn people. Why are you arguing with them? And I
That's
love
what
my good sis. I love my
Yeah,
good sis. Shout out to Amina. I love my good sis. But I had my back and forth with her. You know, it's just our opinion. She had her opinion. I had my opinion. We not fighting. That's still my girl. Is that but I had to stop. I said, let me just back away because you're not the way you find yourself getting heated. You
hmm
know what I'm
I just
saying?
think Amina. I rock like I told Amina. I rock with her.
My
She
girl, yeah. We
already
just
know that, but she was wrong because I said Janet Jackson was a kid. She wasn't even born. I mean, she was born in 1966. But she was like a baby. You know what I mean? Like
yes,
in the
yeah,
70s. Like
she was born like 66 or something. Well,
yeah, she was born in
she's turning
66.
60 next week. So she I think the end of next week or something. She turned
Let's say,
60.
let's say,
So
okay,
she
the
was born in the
'70s.
60s.
Even in the '70s, she wasn't around. That's why she didn't need to be in the movie. What she was gonna do? She wasn't even an American Dream like that. To be honest with you,
That's
she
what
was
She
a.
Moochie just
wasn't.
said.
That's what I was
No, that's
saying.
what Moochie just
They
said. She
just
was
spoke. They spoke of her, but you didn't see her.
exactly.
They was like,
They
oh,
just
she's
mentioned her
at.
name.
They
They
were
mentioned
saying
her
she was
name.
at filming Different Strokes or something like
They
that.
mentioned her name, but she was not around when all them things was going on. So I mean, I ain't saying she wasn't around like she didn't live in the house. It's just that she was not a part of the music stuff. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't a part of the music stuff.
And Michael
You know?
Jackson, they ain't put it in the film because they couldn't do it because of Diana Ross. You know what I mean? Messed the situation up. But oh damn, I'm talking. I ain't want to say. Moochie, have you seen the movie? You ain't seen it. I'll be
Yeah, I saw
quiet.
it.
Oh, okay, but I mean, they filmed a whole hour of Diana Ross, Michael Jackson living in New York, and the Wiz, and that's how he was. That's how he met Quincy Jones on the Wiz. Like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
um,
because he did the score.
he did the
Right.
score,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and Lorenz Tate said he had way more scenes. He said it was an hour along of just Barry
It's yeah.
Gordon
It
and
was,
Quincy Jones and Diana Ross, and they ain't show that. You know what I mean?
You
Because
know why? Because they're
I
going
know
to
why.
capitalize off of it. They're going to do an uncut version and bring it out on DVD.
They can't do that though. When they get sued by Diana Ross estate though, they let her know.
I didn't need her in there. I didn't. I'm fine with it. Like I know some people that they ain't show this, they ain't show that. I'm fine with it.
But
Like
it
I'm
was
fine
wrong
with.
though because
You know what I'm saying?
because
So
the lady who played Diana Ross, she
oh
didn't get
yeah,
a
that
chance to
part
show.
was messed up. Yeah, that part was messed up. She did all them scenes, and they
She
still
did
had
a
to
lot of
pay her.
scenes.
But
Who was
yeah,
playing Diana Ross?
I forgot
uh, uh,
it was a new actress. Like she was from Broadway, new actress, looked just kind of looked just like her or
yeah,
whatever. And she said like I'm at the premiere, you know what I mean, but you would never see me because they took everything out because Diana
yeah,
Ross ain't like that. So I feel
yeah. She
bad
was
for
at
that
the premiere
sister.
and everything, but
They
they
must
yeah,
have showed the affair.
yeah. Well,
I mean,
maybe we don't know. We
they
don't
said
know.
they showed
Allegedly
her
and all that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
they shot a lot of scenes in New York. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson ended up staying in New York for a minute. He was living with Quincy, living with I mean, this ain't no alleged. This is I mean, Smokey Robinson said this. You know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson was staying with Diana Ross. And that was like in the '80s, like early '80s or something like that.
And yes,
But
Miss Niecy, the Silvers they had a dysfunctional situation too, just like the
the
Yeah,
Silvers,
Savard family.
theirs was real bad.
Theirs was really bad, right? Mucci also had these are all the some of the mothers from the Power
Oh
universe. I
yeah.
forgot to add Lakeisha and Monet. Um, and
look
somebody
at
said
Yeah.
Rod.
Lakeisha was a good mama. And I was like, no, because she was never around her damn kids. She was so busy following along behind Tasha and following along behind
We didn't see
Tom. So,
Cash till right
one
before she
time,
croaked.
right? Yeah, one time, yeah. So,
That can actually bring him back
so
though. Like Cash still alive.
Oh yeah, we might see him come back.
Yeah,
yeah,
he alive.
we could, yeah. But you know, as much as I like Tasha and I like Raquel, I still think that they problematic mothers. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Hmm.
there's things that they both of them did that I wouldn't do. You know, but I don't live that life that they in, so I don't. You know, maybe who knows what I'll do. And then of course, I always said that Joyce up here, Mama Joyce was
Since his Mother's Day for y'all, let me get y'all opinion. Who, if y'all had to rank them, who since you know this is in the Power universe, Monet, Rock, and Tasha, where y'all rank them as the worst mothers? What's y'all rankings for them?
wait a minute, you said Tasha. Mo,
Monet, Rock, and you want to add somebody else on there?
oh,
Lakeisha. We can add a Rock
they
mother
say
on there.
Kate. Kate is up here. Kate.
Okay, we can add Kate on there. That's four, and then
I think Monet might be the worst one. I think I'm agreeing with RC. I think
Hmm.
Monet might be the worst. Like the way
dang,
she always was hollering and screaming at her kids. She seemed like I don't know.
I'm
I
writing
didn't
it down right now.
all she wanted them to do was just besides Diana, she just want all everybody to sell drugs and be involved in the family business. I don't think she might be the worst.
I actually think she is worse than Rock though, because Rock is a
Rock
horrible
did not want
mother.
Kanan to be in the business. He just was hard
He
headed,
kept,
determined.
there
He
you
kept
go.
he kept
Determined
trying.
he gonna do it anyway. So I guess she figured, well, I better show you. Seem like Tariq. I guess I better go and show you so you don't get yourself killed out here. Um,
Me personally, I think Tasha is at 2 though. And for my list.
Nah, I say it's
Tasha was bad too.
with me. I say it's Monet, Kate,
Mm-hmm.
then Rock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna go back. Monet, Rock's mother, then Kate, then Rock.
I, I
Mm.
would I would I would put Rock Mother at 2, but we ain't really know much about her. You know what I
Well, they
mean?
said
Like
that I mean, that you clearly we see that she wasn't a good mother.
Look,
Anytime she can't cook her son no eggs and toast.
look. I
but he was
once the,
grown as
the
hell
the
though too
burnt
though.
eggs and the burnt
What?
toast said it all for me.
Just because he an
That boy
alcoholic,
got the mess beat out of him,
yeah, and
He
so that means she come on. Even if you can't cook, maybe she
and
can't
he the
cook.
only one with
She
that.
could have went out and got the food.
He
I
was
got
giving her
Tasha over
money too
her.
a lot,
I got
Lulu.
Tasha over her because Tasha went to did the daycare thing just to sell drugs in there. Then she said, since ain't nobody gonna teach Tariq nothing, when Ghost basically saying, he don't need to live that life, she
Hmm.
did it anyway, and then she was the
Yeah. Oh,
reason why
she
Ghost is,
bad.
and
She's
she the reason
yeah. She
why
a
Ghost
bad
is
mother.
dead now.
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
not a
She's
Ghost fan like saying either. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, Tasha high up on the list, and I tried to defend Tasha a lot of times over the years when we were doing the our recaps. But now, when I think about it, I really can't defend her on her mothering. Like,
She
mm-mm,
she
nope,
oh, she
no.
she had 2 at best, to be honest with you, bro. And look what situation she in right now, and witness protection.
And that's the worst witness protection I ever seen in my damn life. Not that I know about witness protection, but I just ain't never heard no witness protection where you could just leave and come back. Everybody can show up at your house, and I mean that's the worst
Dang,
witness protection. I mean, they dropped the ball on that.
they was
Okay,
low key
Demarcus
shitting on
always
Tasha.
loved Joyce Thomas, and he never thought she was a bad mother. He been riding for her since the lady been on the show.
I felt bad for Georgia Mike, to be honest with you, man, when she
I didn't.
died.
I ain't feel bad for her at all. She was always Moochie. You saw how she always had her hand out all the time looking for money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
She
talking
didn't
about
want.
Joyce?
Yeah, she didn't even want
Yeah.
babysit. She didn't even want to sit with her son, Lulu, until Rock put
She
some
wanted to.
bread in her hand. Remember?
Yup.
Rock had to give her
That's
some
why I said
money.
she's a bad mother. And then not only that, Rock was taking care of Marvin and
Yeah, yeah,
Marvin was
because she
taking
was
care
on
of
drugs.
them.
Yeah,
Remember
Marvin
they,
was take care of him.
but they said the
Marvin was
mother
taking
was
care.
on drugs. The
Yeah, that's
mother and
why
the
I said
father.
Marvin was
Mhm.
taking care of Rock and Lulu.
Right, right, right. Oh
Marvin
yes,
low
I
key
did
is a good
forget about
father. I ain't
I
gonna
did
lie,
forget
man.
about Kenya. The Demarcus. I see your comment. I'm sorry. I did forget about her. Thank you for reminding me. Kenya was also a bad mother. She allowed Jukebox to get beat up and berated by them church people. And yeah,
Well,
so
she
she
ran off too.
She ran off. That's she up there too.
yeah, she up there too. And then of course Kate ain't never been a good mother. I don't even think she wanted to have Tommy.
Now I think now we gonna see more. We gonna Kate might get a
You
chance of
totally
moving up the
think she wanted
list.
to.
Kate might have to move up. We get to see her in origin, so we get to see her origin story.
Okay,
So
well, we'll see. Okay, let's put a pin on
it,
her because once we see origin story, and then we see whether or not her backstory on whether or not she was loving on Tommy, and but
She
she
was
started.
a bad mother
I think
raising
she was.
that boy.
I think she was always a bad mother.
Yeah, how
you
Yeah, I
know
y'all
think.
what?
how y'all talking about you want to see? He grown now. He don't need
No,
his mother like that no
but
more.
hear me out though.
I'm talking about, but I bet you I'm gonna see the origin story. How was she when when she was
She
raising him?
couldn't have been that bad because she ended up taking care of Tommy Ingles. That's
Yeah,
who
but
raised her.
they teenagers by then. We talking about when he was like real little.
I mean,
Mm.
I'm gonna
Oh
say
yeah,
y'all
she was
might.
horrible too. This woman.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Oh, Reasonable Doubt. She was Detroit. I
I
know you don't
don't
watch
know, but
Reasonable
I
Doubt.
don't know her about her.
Yeah, and I know you don't know her, but she played on Reasonable Doubt season 3. She was a bad mother.
Mm-hmm.
She made her son Ozzy. He was sort of like a Gary Coleman, like a child star. You know what I mean? That type of. And she made him. She actually made him crazy. She actually made him crazy. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
And then
Yeah.
all all the
She
stuff that
had him
happened
thinking he took somebody out.
because wasn't she the one who unalived the white girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she the one. Yeah, it made her seem like her son did it and all that. Yeah, she was bad. Demarcus had mentioned
Dang.
this lady to me, so that's why I put her up here. Yeah.
Effie mom should be up there too.
Who's that?
Effie mom. All I
Yeah.
see could
Oh,
be.
yeah, yeah. Somebody mentioned it earlier. I think it was Miss Nisi. Somebody mentioned it
Ooh.
earlier. Effie mom. I totally forgot about that lady. I totally had forgotten about her because they did. That's what they dropped the ball. They did not give us any backstory. They didn't really give us a whole lot. Remember, she only showed up for that one episode,
Mm-hmm.
and then we never saw her no more. We should have seen episodes leading up all up to that, you know. But remember, Power Book 2 ended. There was only a short season, so I
Mm-hmm.
guess they had to try to cram that in real fast. Effie mom up there too. She let Effie get abused by her husband. Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
had totally forgotten about her. Totally had forgotten about that lady. Um, we could get say we could get Ghost Mom's origins. Yeah, we don't know nothing about Ghost Mom.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about her yet.
They did say she ran off on him though, but we got to see it though.
Yeah, they say she ran off. Yeah, and he was
Mm-hmm.
raised by his father.
And his father
For
was a drunk.
yeah,
His
was
father was a drunk. Yeah, who gonna be playing the father?
they ain't never say they
They
might
ain't
Oh,
not even.
say.
they haven't put the glitz out yet. Okay.
They it might be like a. You think they give like a backstory, and then they just go into when because they say they're gonna go into like the early 2000s, 99 2000s.
Yeah, everybody's saying Effie mom. Damn. Okay, I totally forgot about that lady because they only gave us one episode with her, so I just totally forgot
It,
about it. You
I
know,
mean, they gave us one episode and one
it
scene.
wasn't even it wasn't even an episode. It was like a scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I totally forgot about her. But yeah,
she
now
was
that
in that
y'all
motherfucker for
reminded
like
me,
she was in that boy for like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, and that's a great actress. Who
It did.
I feel
she
like
came.
they wasted her for
They
just
wasted.
that.
They wasted her. Yeah, that was
Hey,
yeah. But
let me ask y'all a question though, right?
mm,
And be honest, when y'all watched the last season, forget about how bad y'all think. I'm not even talking about the review. It's everybody had their opinion about people didn't like the last season. I'm not. We ain't gonna debate that. But when you was actually looking at it, when when you look at shows, you could tell like at Snowfall, the last season, you know they enjoy playing their characters. They enjoy being around each other. You know what I mean. We know even with OG Power, the last even if people didn't agree with how happened with Ghost, you could tell. Well, I don't know about Mari and Courtney Kemp, but you could tell everybody else they enjoyed what they was doing. Don't you think it was something off about the acting? And like far as some them acting and stuff like that about the last season because it seemed like they ain't want to be there.
or Force.
No, not Force, Ghost.
Oh, Ghost. That book 2.
Yeah,
Um,
Maybe because they was blindsided
they
that the season ended.
yeah they
The
rushed
way
through
they
it.
did it. Remember they got a call that they think was they were supposed to have another season.
yeah.
So now you done did all of this, and now we cutting it short and wrapping it with a bow, and it's really not complete.
And there
We
was a
know
lot of
we
things
had
that was
more
incomplete. A lot of things
exactly.
incomplete, yeah. And like I think they must have went back and did a reshoot or something. That
They
scene with Method Man character,
What
That whole thing seemed stupid to me when he was fighting with the
they
man.
they didn't do
Remember?
no reshoots. The only thing they did,
I don't
Ingrid,
know. That
was
whole thing seemed like it just didn't fit.
they
Like
they ain't
why
really
would
they ain't do no reshoots or nothing. The only thing they did, Ingrid and Moochie, was the Tariq calling Tommy. That's it. And that was the ending credit. That's what they did. Because I'm just asking y'all because um when they talk
yeah,
about
I
the
think
show
they
on
did change up the storyline.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
they
I
didn't change up the
agree.
storyline. They said that like you said, they said that they ain't know they ain't know they was getting canceled. I can agree on that. And well,
Yeah, so I would be mad too. We're like, y'all got us doing this, and now y'all done fucked up the script. And
yeah.
excuse me
Be-
for dropping the F bomb.
Mm.
Y'all done messed up the script, and then
You know, on my channel, I be cussing.
to top it off, we not even telling us a complete story. So yeah, it is gonna be some type of attitude.
because the girl, you know, the Norma's daughter, right? They had her on a podcast, and she was just asking them questions
Oh
like
yeah, I forgot about her.
she was saying like she knew she was gonna die, but she said that she asked Gianni and Michael Rainey Jr. like, "Yo, did they have y'all in the writers' room?" And Michael Rainey Jr. was like, "No." He was like, "That was a whole new writers team." You know what I mean? Michael Rainey Jr. said he didn't like some of the stuff. He said he didn't like that whole
I didn't
the
like
the
Braden that got no drugs. I didn't like
I
that.
mean, he didn't like that neither, but he said he didn't like the underground thing with that choir was singing, that
I
group.
ain't like yeah,
He said he
I ain't
didn't
like I ain't like how they did Method Man's character toward the end and
What
all that.
quiet?
no,
Quiet.
but no, I don't want to say choir, the group that was singing and then rapping and stuff like that.
Yes, yeah.
He
Remember
said,
Okay. Oh, you talking about
at the little thing, that little
Braden's
part.
group.
yeah,
Yeah.
that group. He said,
You remember the girl that was in there? Remember the girl who
Mm-hmm.
Braden was
yeah,
sleeping with? Yeah, I ain't like none of
he said, Michael Rangers said he didn't like that. He was like, it just didn't feel like power. He said it was just taken out saying he was like, man, like he just don't even like talking about it. You could kind of tell he did not get along with the showrunner. He was like the whole thing felt like a whole different type of show.
it. Maybe. Now, oh, I forgot about this one. Thanks to Marcus. She definitely Moochie went in on her back in the day when we
Oh
was reviewing
yeah,
it. Moochie to
she
me,
is trash.
she was definitely trash.
Now she is
Paloma.
trash now, but she not a bad mother though.
What?
She not a bad mother.
She was
Now
treating
Did
her
you
daughter
forget when
bad.
she messed with her daughter's boyfriend? How was she
And
that
not a
that's
bad mother?
she also was nasty to her daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, but she ain't her when she then her her daughter has somewhere to stay. Then when she feeding her, she ain't disrespect her. All she did was take her boyfriend away from her. That's all she did. That don't make her a bad mother.
She's
Now
a
that man
pedo. That was a
that
minor.
okay, that might be true on that too. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, we can say the same thing allegedly about down the road. But yeah,
Well, yeah, she is. She is. We only know, we don't even know how long that was going on, because remember that was the
Yeah.
story that they put out, that she discovered them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Palomar was a PDF, and
Mm-hmm.
people tried to, because she was pretty, the fellas was like they ain't had no problems with it and all that. This was no, that was just crazy. That was crazy. Oh, all right.
no, let me
$2. Thank you.
yeah.
What y'all say
I was
about
about to
Miss
say that you got
Nancy?
a thing.
Uh, oh, Miss Nancy was which mother was that? That was
That was the lady that set Cross up.
oh
The
right,
one
yeah,
that
oh
was the
yeah, she was.
piano teacher.
Yeah. Season one. Season one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was thinking season two. No, yeah, you're right. Season one, that crazy lady. Me and Detroit used to laugh at how that's last episode ended. Remember how that last
Yeah.
episode was kind of crazy. Yeah, that lady was crazy. She was bad. She was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then
My
Cross's what's the friend name? Two John or something? His mother's not good mother too. She locked up.
yeah. They ain't never let her out neither. She, you know what I
No, yeah,
mean?
we don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe we gotta wait till season 3 and see what happened
Who
with the mothers.
mother?
What's his name? Two John Samson's mother.
I think they'll let her off though next season though.
Samson. You talking about
Samson is
Simon?
his partner on
His
Cross,
best friend.
the best
Oh
friend.
yeah.
Remember his mother last season. Mother, you know, but he found
What's
out
up?
that Nana, mama, they held the secret, didn't tell him that his mother was around. But the mother wasn't no good anyway. She didn't
Yeah,
care
she
nothing about her
was
son.
manipulating him anyway.
She didn't care
Put
nothing
some
about her son. She just trying to get out of it.
put some respect on Panama's name, man.
Oh, Palomar. So I'm saying all the men. That's why y'all don't say Diana's bad, Palomar's bad, because y'all looking at the Oh, what's the other girl that I ain't like? Even though she did get taken out real bad. What's the girl name? The one. What's her name? Crystal. Was it Crystal? What was the
We
girl
don't know
name?
how old Panama was though. We really don't know how old she was
What's the other
though.
girl name that y'all liked? I thought y'all thought she was fine, so y'all ain't say nothing wrong with her. The girl that Kanan was going out with. What's her name? Crystal or something?
Crystal, yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal was innocent. She ain't do nothing wrong.
Well, she didn't deserve to get taken out like that. What Pops and them did was terrible. I mean, give her a peanut butter jelly sandwich and then go unalive her. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even get a chance to eat the sandwich.
No.
Yeah, I mean, so I got to go back and do my rewatch, and then I'm gonna do a like I did with Snowfall. I'm gonna just do an overall thing. So I'll let y'all know when I'm gonna do that. 'Cause I got to go back and do a rewatch by the end of this month. Cause it's a lot of things I didn't forget. So and
Yo, you ain't gonna it ain't gonna
names I
take you
gotta
that long.
remember.
It ain't
It ain't gonna take
really
me
take
long.
you that
Once I turn
long.
it on, I'm gonna remember. But you know how like if I don't watch these shows, like somebody here they mentioned earlier, I think Mo 69 was here earlier, and also DeMarcus mentioned about P Valley. Like I done totally forgot. DeMarcus had to remind me who the person was in P Valley. I done totally forgot about
For y'all ladies to do that. Now, I'm
I
not mad at
totally
y'all.
forgot about P Valley.
I'm
Cause
not mad at y'all doing it. Y'all might have to do a rewatch for that, man. Cause that
I
joint,
will. I had to go back and watch seasons 1 and
it's
2.
been how long? It's been about 4 years,
It's been
right?
about 4 or 5 years. I done forgot
God
everybody.
dang.
I done forgot everybody. And
Moochie, let me ask you a question. How did you feel about the last episode of Daredevil? I thought that joint was fire.
Yes.
I thought the whole season was phenomenal for me. I don't know what people want. That's great
It
TV right
was
there, bro.
good. It was good. It was it was I like the action. They had some good fight scenes the
They had some
whole
good acting in
season.
there too, though,
The
man.
acting was good. Everything was good about it.
but
It was
Daredevil
way,
been good though.
yeah.
Only
It
Daredevil,
was.
the
thing I
series been
didn't
good.
like is that the only thing that I didn't like about it was the reveal. Everybody revealing themselves.
You know that happened in the comic book though too, so they just following the comic book
Is this
situation.
is this the last one or
They got season 3 coming up. They might even give. I think it's gonna be a season 4. They probably only gonna give
comic
it.
books they don't never end. They just keep going and going. So
Uh.
yeah.
You got to do your. You know you got about 2 more weeks, man. The shot, so you might have to do a rewatch on that. That's happening quick.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
You
get back into everything.
even though I don't really like the shot, I don't like how they doing them though. I felt this is how I think. Okay,
What are
all
they
right.
doing?
I didn't
No,
after season about after season 2 or 3, I was done with it.
I think they
Really.
rushing.
I've
I mean
watched
that
it, but I've never been happy with it.
only thing I'm not even. This is all I'm saying, y'all. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not about to shit on it, whatever. I don't like how they doing them. This is the last season. Let them promote it. Give them a month to promote it. Let them go on the radio. Let them go
They
and do
probably will
promo.
when it gets closer. When is it coming on?
The 22nd. That's
Oh
in two
Lord. Well,
weeks.
they might end up on the Breakfast Club or they might end up on
Man, you
somebody,
gotta let they
some
gotta get them a
podcast or
big
something.
as much as I gotta keep it, but they held it down for Showtime when Showtime was canceling shows. Then they went to
That's in 2
Paramount
weeks.
Plus. In 2 weeks, I felt like okay, they gave you the first look pictures. Bang. Okay, the teaser
And then,
trailer,
the
and then they
trailer,
gave
you said that's
you
the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
the trailer came out. You would hear me out on this. Moochie,
Mm-hmm.
y'all notice a trailer before the TV show even come out. You a trailer supposed to lead, and it's a movie too, and TV shows. you at least got to give a trailer at least a month, and then when the trailer's out, then you release it. Don't no trailer come out in no week or two, and then the damn show come out. They don't even do that to Mary King style or Lioness. Like
How
we
many
know that's
episodes? How many episodes they getting?
they only getting 10.
Okay, okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Why is it okay for them to get 10, the Shy? But when I said that Razor Canaan should have 10, you said they don't need 10. You even kept saying in Discord they don't
They
need.
don't need 10 because
But why they
because
don't need 10, but the Shy needs 10?
I didn't say the shot need 10. I just said they need I would say they need more time to promote the show for people to know what's coming on. That's all I said. Like, give them a
Oh,
proper send off, and because they've been on for 8 years, like give them a proper send off. You know what I mean? Get them a big premiere.
well, they didn't do it. Well,
That's all I'm saying.
they didn't do it with Bel Air either.
Oh, they wanted to get them off, but this is different though. They wanted to get them niggas the hell up out of there, I mean, Raise they didn't do. I mean, you got to think about Raising. They knew they was getting 18 episodes for Origin, so they feel like if we giving y'all 18 of them things, we ain't getting y'all ain't getting 10.
Well, I mean, I think Razor Canaan deserves 10 because 8 episodes. You know they're not gonna be able to wrap up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think they
So it must
will.
that must gonna go into the origin story or something.
I mean, they got about what 5? Like, let me see. I think they got about, if I ain't mistaken, they got about 3 or 4 people that's coming over from. I mean, from Canaan to Origins. They already announced it, so
Well, I know Canaan, of course, but okay, but I
I've been
don't
telling you
see I
why.
don't see Lulu and Marvin. Marvin them going. I love me my Uncle Marvin now. Okay, that's my guy. But I know after all the stuff he's did that he has done in all these seasons, Marvin gonna have to go to he gonna have to die. You know,
The loose ends they ain't got it.
I'm already preparing that I gotta do the repass for Marvin because I already know they gonna kill him.
Truth
You
be
know,
told, they don't really need to. I mean, they're gonna get rid of him, but if they really want to keep him, they really didn't. They could actually just send him and Jukebox to DC together.
well, that's true.
They got family there anyway, so
Mm-hmm. DeMarcus want to know: are y'all going to check out Mortal Kombat 2?
I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Now, just my opinion. That guy Brandon Avery, he said it wasn't good.
Well, I'm no disrespect to him. I got to see for myself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't going to see it anyway, but um, so but yes, go check it out, and I know you're gonna check out Street Fighter when that comes out.
Oh yeah, them my game Street Fighter
Yeah,
and Mortal Kombat.
I used to play Street Fighter in the arcade as as a kid. I used to play that. So
I got some shows that y'all can watch. You know what I mean? Man on Fire.
yeah, Tamika told
Um,
me to watch that.
and then this is show on Peacock. This might be this might I gotta see the rest of it. This might be Peacock best show since Bel Air to me. It's called MIA.
MIA. I
Yeah,
heard
I've
about
been
it.
watching that.
I heard about
I
it.
watched like
What's it about? Give me a little bit of synopsis. What's it
it
about?
kind of
It's
remind
about
me. Oh, go ahead, Moosh. My
oh,
bad.
go ahead, you got it.
Oh my, I'm on sister. Come on.
Okay, it's about a like a family business. I'm trying not to give too much away, but they was involved with trafficking
Yeah.
Mm,
with
The
okay.
immigrants.
with the cartel. It was not only rugs, it was also people.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I watch shows like that, so I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
I ain't gonna lie. I had
Mhm.
Moochie. I
Y'all
said I'm gonna
usually
check.
don't steer me wrong when y'all recommend shows, so
When
check
I
it out.
had look, I've been, this what I did, right? I said I'm gonna watch one episode. It was around like about 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna turn it off for episode 2. I watched episode 2. I said, man, I gotta turn this off. It's about to be 4 o'clock because I swear I would have watched the whole season. It started off good. I ain't gonna lie, man.
So
Yeah, I had to
they've
stop
already
too.
dropped all the episodes.
Yeah, it's only like
Yeah.
7, I think, 7 or 8, one of them.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can watch that then. I can probably sit,
It's really the first. I'm just saying. I'm not Moochie. I'm not
Okay.
gassing
Me and
it
Miss
up.
Niecy gonna
It's
check
really,
it out.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Miss Niecy gonna check it out. Okay. Demarcus is letting me know that it only got 8 episodes because of the Power movie, and the Origins is 18 episodes. Okay. So I guess they got to wrap up. So they're not going to really
Our
wrap up
movie.
everything. It's just going to. They just got to end it so they can start doing Origins and then Legacy and all the other stuff. So
Origins is actually right now. They filming it right now.
yeah. Hey, Karima. Yeah, my Marvin is gone. Now Moochie I already know I'm gonna have to put the veil on and have a black dress and I know. Yeah, I know.
I didn't even see the latest trailer, so
I
I'm
haven't
like,
seen no trailer either. No, I haven't. I haven't either.
I haven't seen it
I'm kind of
neither.
glad that I'm not. You know how like there's other YouTubers and that's all they do and they deep dive and pick everything up. I don't want to do that. I just want to wait so I can be so I don't have no bias and know everything. But Marvin, like all I see said, Marvin Death is gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt. Um,
I don't know, man. Marvin Def gonna hurt me because I'm a Marvin fan, man. That's Unc
I'm a
right there,
Marvin
man.
fan too.
That's
Now
my
now
favorite
for the
character.
now for my Father's Day list.
mhm.
I will have to put Marvin on there. He started off as a bad father,
You
but then
can't
he
do
turned
that.
it around. He had a redemption story. He turned it around.
You can't do that because even if you think I mean, you can't be too much of a bad of a father if your mother left you and he stayed and he was feeding her and clothing her, so he ain't no
Well,
bad.
because of that scene he did with Jukebox and how he jacked her up and slammed her around the room and all, because he did that stuff.
He
That's
get a
what.
pass from me, man. You can't be spitting on nobody, man. That's a no.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
that's true. Yeah, I don't go. I
Marvin
don't
get
go.
a pass from me.
Nobody,
People get
nobody floors like that. No peeing and no throw no
no Marvin get a
food.
pass from me on that. I'm not. I didn't get mad at Marvin when he did. You can't be letting nobody spit on you, man.
Yeah, but he had
Nah,
a redemption story. We did not like him at first, but we had a redemption story. But I love Uncle Marvin, and then of course Moochie gonna be upset if something happened to her Lulu. So I don't know. We think is Lulu surviving, or he gonna go to jail? Where happening? Where he going?
I'm not much worried about who gonna die. We need to get snaps and pops up out of here, though. That's what need to happen.
I would like to see them gone, but see, are they gonna be able to wrap all that up in 8 episodes? I mean, we'll see. They
They
might
ain't
go
really
on
got
the origins. They might go over the origins.
man. They about to get rid of them, man. They
I
gonna
hope
pack
so.
them
I hope
up.
so. And I love the actors, and I love to see the actors work and make it. But it's time for them to go. Yeah, it's time for them to go. Time for.
You gonna see you, but we gonna see Jarita and season 5 though. Kane is baby mama.
Oh, okay. The baby. Okay, that's Sean's mama, right?
Yeah, now
Okay.
she's gonna be in Origins.
Okay. I remember everybody kept saying, I don't know if you was one to one Detroit, but everybody kept saying that when they showed Crystal, that was Sean's baby mama. And I was like,
Oh
I
no,
mean,
I ain't say
that's
that.
Sean's mama. And I was like, no, that's not Sean's mother. First of all, that was a different name, you know? And so no, that wasn't his mother. Yeah, spitting is the ultimate disrespect. Yeah.
You can't do that. I'm not trying to. I think Marvin should have handled the situation about her. He didn't know how to handle that.
Thank you, Miss Niecy.
His daughter was gay, but you still don't supposed to be spitting on nobody's face, man. You can't be doing that. What
Yeah.
Marvin supposed to do? Just sit there, and then it wasn't like he took her down. I mean, shoot, Jukebox was going in on Marvin. She almost knocked him out.
Yeah. Well, but mom is my guy. Mom is my guy. So it's gonna hurt when he gone. But I can understand if they take him out because he's done too much. And after
Right,
what you know how we've seen this in stories before. When somebody is doing too much, after a while, it's usually their time. You know,
Mhm.
I think
They're gonna
he's
be
lasted
set
longer.
down.
He's lasted longer than we probably thought. I thought he was gonna be gone in season 4. I really did. So
I
yeah,
think Tony
forever
Dan's about to
season 2.
die.
I can't wait for that to drop. Forever. That was so good.
You know
Forever.
they said before you got to go,
Yeah, I'm gonna get
but
up out of
you
it.
know they doing a 4-year time jump.
For
She's
what?
for forever.
Oh yeah, because the girl went to college. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard that. I heard that. Yeah, because also too, the actors are grown up now. So
Yeah.
Yep.
they're older looking. So I could see that. I could see them doing
Yeah.
that. Maybe she returns back from college or something like that. It was just a great series. It really was good. And me, I reached out to Nita one day. I said, when that comes back, we all got to get back together, us ladies, and talk about that again. So
I gotta get somebody to talk about. I know Moochie gonna do it because I already know Moochie. If she got time, she gonna do it. We gonna have to talk about Fightland because I love boxing and that's got something to do with
I want
boxing.
to do Fightland.
When
I
does
think
that come on?
July 31st.
I'm gonna do Fightland. I'm gonna watch it and I'll probably recap that. Yes. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a UK. It's a UK based show though, so I'm just letting y'all know. If y'all don't like how they talk, you might not like it, but that's UK. I love UK shows, so it don't matter to
Well,
me.
we was
Oh no,
watching
I used to
Supercell. Ain't
watch
that
Top
supposed to
Boy.
come back on?
Huh?
Supercell.
Yeah, that come back. They said something. They're supposed to come on sometime like around November or something of this year. You know that dude who that they took him out of there. You know the dude he had that bad unalive on people in that accident. So he had they and he end up getting charged for that. They say he doing like a nice little 10. So he ain't gonna
Ooh.
be in there. The dude that was in that played in there, I forgot his name though, but remember he had he unalived on people and that dog
How? A car
a
accident?
car accident, yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm. 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 Mm.
I know the one from Top Boy is went down too for SA charge.
Dang.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I think that's some sort
He
of
I think he might beat that though.
yeah. I think
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
because Top Boy was
he
good.
he
And
just did a regular movie too, a American film. I
he's
mean,
done
right
he's
before that happened. I
he's
mean,
done a bunch of American films. Didn't he? Yeah, he's done a bunch of American films, I think.
He's good friends with the dude that played Lamar and BMF. They like
mm-hmm.
real cool. Like they really like really cool. Like they did a movie together. It was called Blue School or something like that. UK based show. They was in there together. All them UK dudes, they get along for the most
Yeah.
part.
Um, DeMarcus said Lulu could go to prison for the death of Kenya.
Kenyatta
Oh,
and
Kenyatta. I'm sorry,
Julius
Kenyatta and
and
Julius.
Scrappy Mother.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Scrappy Mother. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, because he peeled her damn cat back, boy. That wig went flying back. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Top Boy was a great. Top Boy was great. Top Boy was great. But yeah. I mean, well, let me say this. I'm gonna watch the first episode. If it look like it's good, and if I can follow along, I'll recap it. Or at least do some videos on it or something.
What
But
show is that?
I'm talking about Fightland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if if I can follow along, even if I gotta put the caption up there, I can figure out what they're saying. So then if I gotta put the caption on my TV, I can figure out what they're saying. So I'll watch. I got through Top Boy. They got them thick old accents on Top Boy.
Oh yeah.
I used to have to put the caption on sometime because their slang be so thick. I was like, what they say? I had to keep rewinding. It was
One
still a
thing
good
about
show,
them
though.
brothers though, them brothers was acting though. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, y'all, thank y'all for just popping on up here for a minute or two
No
and
problem.
talking with me. But
Okay,
that was my Mother's Day list. I was trying to think of some other crazy mothers that we could throw in the fire, but I can't think of none right. I think we went through quite a few. It's a lot of bad mothers out here in real life, not just on these TV shows and movies. It's a lot of bad mothers. That's why I don't like when people go hard on the fathers all the time. Not saying ain't no shitty fathers. We know it is, but there's
yeah,
crappy mothers too.
exactly.
And
That
sometimes
part.
all you gotta do is go
Yeah.
outside and you see them. You know what I'm saying? All
Mm-hmm.
you gotta do is go to the mall or somewhere and you see the crappy mothers, how they look, how
Mm-hmm.
they act, you know. and do the stuff they doing, and
Shoot, we
so.
looking at China. She's China's mother.
Oh
That
yeah,
woman.
somebody mentioned that. Miss Niecy
She
mentioned that earlier.
jealous of her. She jealous of her daughter.
Yeah, yeah, Black China
She
mom. Yeah,
really
she
need to
crazy.
go talk to somebody. They need to hold her hand and talk to her, and she
And
need
he
to
said,
lay
"You
on
want
the.
to unalive your daughter?" She said,
Yeah.
I could Marvin Gaye her." And you know what
Oh
that means.
man,
I'm saying,
damn, we know that.
She sound like she's really losing it right now.
and I don't even follow these people, but if I scroll through Instagram and you see the stuff pop up on the thing, I was like, "Dang, she can't believe she said this crap."
I got another one though. Like
Yeah,
I
Tokyo
mean, and
Tony. Yeah,
I got another one though,
yeah.
and I'm
Throw her in the
like,
fire. Tokyo
it's
Tony, a bad mama. Throw her right
I'm
in the fire.
I'm
No
not
Mother's
nobody's.
Day celebration for her.
I can't
She,
tell nobody how to parent and nothing like this, but man, man, Blueface mother is bad too, man.
Yeah, throw her in
I'm
there
not
too.
because this dude is a straight up pimp, man. He had to get that from his mom or somebody, bruh.
he
Throw it.
doesn't like women.
Throw her in there
He
too.
don't like women, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
He don't like
Throw,
women.
I be trying to I be trying to
he
give him
has
grace, man, but
issues
damn,
with the mother, and he doesn't like women. He's
the
he
mother
has
be talking
issues.
crazy to him, man.
Yeah, she.
oh man,
He,
Karima said I used to date Black China's cousin. Oh Lord. Is
Mm.
the whole family crazy?
damn.
The
Eh,
mother show is, you know.
I just think she sees her daughter as her competition. It's just weird.
Right, exactly.
It's
Can I
just
put somebody
weird.
else on there? Nobody won't gonna agree. Y'all probably would, though. Just because they got money don't mean they good mother, just a father. Neither. I actually
That's
believe
what I said.
that Kim Kardashian, I mean the
Oh, I
Kardashian's
don't think she a good
mother,
mother either. I don't
she's
think
not a
Kim
good mother.
Kardashian.
Neither
I
she
don't
is
think
sorted.
I don't
She's
think
not
she
a
a
good
good
mother,
mother.
man.
Not
She is
not
sorted
what I
out
think a good mother is. She's not a good mother. She pimping out
because
her kid, her family. She pimping
yeah,
out her family.
she's doing
she
the
is
same thing
sorted.
her mama was
She did,
doing.
yeah. Oh, I mean, she did the job. Now the job is done. Now
That's
they pimp their own self now. But I'm saying, but she pimped all
Yeah.
of them out. Yeah. So yeah, she definitely um she definitely a bad mother. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Niecy mentioned that. Um yeah, she definitely a madam. So yeah, she's like Kim K's mom is a madam. Sure enough.
she a
She
madam, and so is Kim.
so is Kim.
So is Kim.
All of them.
She was trying to get her daughter in that Met Gala just because Blue Ivy was there.
Mm,
Mm-mm-mm.
just some jealousy stuff. It's stupid. Um, yes, it's oh man, if we sit here and think long enough, we can find some more, but it's a bunch of them. Whether on TV shows, movies, ain't nobody say no cartoon character mamas. I don't think
No,
it's no bad ones on
even
cartoon.
even though she went, you know what? I can't put. I was about to put her, but that ain't her. That's not her child. So I was gonna chill. I was gonna put Gabrielle Union on there with D Wade. Because I felt like they extorted that boy. But with the, I mean, well, I don't know what
Oh
it is right now. But
yeah,
D
but
Wade,
They manipulated him and convinced him to
yeah,
do
it's
that.
still a boy.
yeah,
It's still a
yeah,
boy.
okay.
Yeah, it just wears women's clothes, but it's a boy. 'Cause, this is what So I shouldn't even go there.
Gabrielle Union used that as a because her career was dead in the dump, so she used him to get. I ain't gonna, you know what? I'm gonna chill. Let me be quiet. I'm gonna be
Yeah. That's why I
quiet.
said I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna be
stop
This
quiet.
because
is
I
a
was gonna say something.
backstage
People gonna
conversation because I will put my tinfoil hat on and give y'all the real deal.
yeah.
It got something to do with her
He
career.
said, "Wait a minute, Booty said I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on."
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be nice because I
Now
already
I
know
was
what
gonna
she
say,
try.
look, and
I
I
already
don't care
know
if
it's
anybody
the
get
game.
mad. It's a boy who wears girls' clothes. I'm not calling it a girl. That's all I'm. So that's. But people can do whatever they want. I'm for people doing whatever they want.
The
You can live
other
your
one
life,
seemed like he out his mind.
but I'm
Magic
not
Johnson,
crazy. My eyes work.
son.
Even though I wear glasses, my eyes work.
Hmm.
You know what? This is the thing though. The people get mad about Magic. I respect how Magic Johnson, the you know what I mean, the we talking about Irvin Johnson. His
Hmm.
I respect what he did to his first son. I mean, I think this. I mean, EJ, whatever, like that.
But that's not
He
the
did
first time.
well. Now I know that that ain't the
Yeah, the
first
first
son, but
time named Andre.
yeah, Andre. But I respect that when he didn't sit there and this on his son like Ghostface he did, or
Oh
try to
yeah,
extort
Ghostface.
him.
That what he yeah, yeah.
They try to extort his son and make
I
him.
love my Ghostface, but yeah, he kind of did like disown the child, you know. So
I mean, he said he came out his mouth said he was gonna do it.
yeah, he did, and yeah, he don't end up yeah, he don't fool with him. Yeah,
I
and
think he's
that's
trying to talk to him now.
okay. Well, yeah, he regardless of still your child. You might not like their choices, but that's your child. So you ain't got to
You
you
still
don't,
gotta
and
be
you
there
ain't they ain't
for
got to
him.
live with you. Let them live somewhere else. But and you can have boundaries. Say, look, don't bring some of that mess over to my house when you come over here. You can do what you want when you out in the street. You know, you can have some boundaries with these people. You know what I'm saying?
It's
You just
nothing wrong. Like I said with Magic Johnson, he was there for for EJ, and he did not try to sit there and extort him. And that's what what's her name? Not Wade. That's what what's her name?
Gabrielle, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gabrielle did because now her career wasn't going nowhere, so they used her. You know, what I mean, using him. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, look at this. You know, LGBT
Oh,
rights,
mm.
and she go on the Barack Obama's
I, I,
podcast and
I
winning
never really
awards and
cared for
stuff.
Gabrielle like that. I never was
Uh,
one of the ones that went up for her back in maybe in the early years when she first came on the scene. But later on, it's something about her
I feel
just
like the way she
I
got with
just
him was messed up.
yeah, it was something about her. I just
She
never
just
got with her.
they did a number on his ex-wife.
Thank you. I feel sorry for that. You
They
know,
they
something. Let
did a
me
number on
not
her.
going into the thing on that. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna watch Nemesis dropping on May
Yeah.
14th. That's Courtney Kemp's thing.
Hell no, I
I,
ain't watching that. I'm
I'm gonna
good
look
on
at it.
that
If it's good,
What?
I'll recap it.
Why
If
you
it's good,
don't watch it?
because
I'll recap it.
I'm watching The Punisher. I'm gonna finish Man on Fire. I don't rock with Courtney Kemp, man. To be honest with you, I don't rock with
It's a good
people.
cast of people on there, you know.
I don't rock with. I mean, yeah, salute to her, man. Y'all let me know how it is. I'm not gonna watch it though, but
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'll look at it and if it's about something. If it ain't like Tyler Perry kind of mess, then I'll I'll recap it. You know. Um.
Courtney Kemp is
So
like how some of these dudes back in the industry when they don't get their way. You know what I mean? When they have
it
sex
took
with
her
a
four or
woman.
5 years to come up with this thing
Hold on,
now.
let me
So
say.
it better.
I gotta say that Courtney. She kind of, you know how these dudes in the industry. You know what I mean? Back then, if a woman, you know what I mean, Jay Z did to Maya, they don't want to have allegedly that had sex with and they say no, I'm not gonna sit there and want to sleep my way to the top. They sit there and blackball them. Allegedly, that's what she tried to. Courtney kept that type of person. I don't like that, man. You can't force nobody to try to sleep with you. With some people might not be attracted to you. Find
Oh,
somebody that is, and you sitting there blackballing their career. That's not right. I don't like stuff like that. So I don't support stuff like that, man.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'll check
It's
out the episode. I'll let you know if it's good. And
it looked
uh
like a Power meets Tyler Perry type stuff. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
yeah, it kind of looked like a little Tyler Perry-ish, but that's why I said I'm gonna check it out. If it's decent, I'll like talk about it. If not, I'll pass. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a chance first. Okay, I will give it a chance first.
What y'all doing for
Um,
Mother's Day before you be? What y'all gonna do
yeah,
for
we
Mother's Day?
gotta
Y'all
get up
gotta
out
do
of here.
something.
Jada Pinkett Smith is a bad mother. You know, let's not even.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I mean, look at her.
I strongly
Both of
disagree
her
with
children, you
that.
know, both of her children came out weird. Both of her kids. I just say that.
Being weird don't make you a bad mother or
Oh no,
father
it don't
though.
make you a bad mother. That's true. That don't make you a bad mother. But I just noticed that those two came from her. That's just
She
weird.
was letting her daughter be with a grown man.
God
And
damn.
yeah, and she
And it's
sleeping
pictures
with
and
her son's
everything. She
friend.
laying in the bed with him.
Sleeping with her son's friend. I don't care if your son, if even though he's not a kid, he was an adult and all that. It's still I'm not sleeping. My son is 33. I'm not sleeping with his his homeboys. Moochie's son is 30 something years old. She ain't gonna sleep with his homeboy. We just not doing no stuff like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? This not we
That
not
don't
doing that. So, but I
that,
mean,
that
that's why
don't
I
make
said
her a bad
Jada.
mama though. That made her just
I
a
mean,
freaky, just a freak.
okay, well,
Nasty.
okay, baby, okay, I give you that. Maybe I ain't gonna call her bad mother, but she definitely they doing things that I feel is
Yeah, I
morally right.
agree.
Yeah, and definitely freaky. Yeah, definitely freaky. So, all right, y'all. All right, everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. I stayed up here longer than planned, but you know when we get to talk and have a good time, we just forget uh all about the clock up here. So I won't. Y'all probably won't see me back on the YouTube streets this weekend because Mother's Day weekend. I'll be just doing other things, and I will see y'all. I don't know if I'll be on here next week because I have my mom with me next week. So, but I'll catch up with y'all soon. Y'all gonna see me. I'll be posting. You can catch me on IG. Moochie, you got stuff going on, right? You link up with Tamika and EJ and them doing.
Yeah, well, we talked about the boys tonight. Last night I also did Wednesday, I think
Daredevil.
Daredevil with Slice of Horror, so with Kay.
Okay,
So
okay. And are you still doing stuff with Lamont or
I haven't
not recently? Okay,
not lately because I
not
haven't been
lately.
really doing much.
Okay. And Detroit, you just dropping videos here and there, right? I saw you drop something the other day.
Yeah, I've been really. Yeah, I haven't really got a chance. It ain't really been nothing really to talk about. But I did talk
Yeah.
like when that Michael situation. I said what I had to say about it and left it alone because people was getting on my nerves with them reviews and
Yeah,
people
I know. Oh my
arguing.
God. Yeah, no.
I didn't even pay attention to all. Like I haven't been
And
on.
then Detroit, you did something was the Diggs
Oh,
guy.
I did. All I did was tell Diggs, man. Like YouTube, you grown, man. You can't be sitting there putting your penis in all these women vaginas, man. Can't
He,
do that, man.
he not even no brother that's like I don't know. He just
I mean, man, we has to do better because you put your he put that self in his position to get sued and not all right. He didn't do it. He didn't do this. But look what happened now. He's 33. He's 32 years old. If you, I know you don't watch. I mean, damn, you do watch football, but you know, foot
yeah,
that's
I mean,
not
yeah.
in football years, that's not good because they're already saying you're getting old, and now they avoided his contract for the New England Patriots, and he didn't do it. Now he will he be on the team? Yeah, but he gonna be one of them players. They got to take a 1 year deal for like $6 million because now you know what I mean the girl said what she said, and he didn't do it, but they're gonna put language in his contract. He done messed up his money.
Oh yeah, and Heavenly Mother's Day to all the moms that we have
Oh
lost.
yeah,
So definitely
and I
always rest in heaven forever for all the moms. And it's not just a mom. Even if you was an aunt, a godmama, or a sister, or anybody, and you raised like sometimes all these people who raise other people's children. Shout out to y'all because that's a hard job, especially when they're not your natural born children too, and you're like a
right.
foster mom, adopted mom. Shout out to you.
Mhm.
That's a hard job to take on other people's children, and
The
women do it
foster mom
all
is
the
the work. It might be the hardest because you up there you trying to take care of adopt somebody that's not yours, and you never know what the problem is because some of them have problems. You know, I don't even want to say it, but like they
time.
didn't
Yeah,
crack babe, former
they,
crack, all type
they
of
got all
problems and
kind of
stuff.
problems. Got all kind of problems. And look,
And-
going back to the wire, remember Randy's foster mom? She ended up getting burnt up in the thing it was because of Randy's thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
She was collateral damage because of Randy.
Mhm.
You know, and I love Randy. Don't get me wrong, but because of what he got tied up in with Marlo and all of that stuff, that they threw a Molotov cocktail through her window and burnt her up. You know, third degree burns, and so It's hard being. You never know what type of child you're gonna get especially when you're a foster parent. And I don't know if I have the strength to be a foster parent. That's why I say shout out to them people, the good ones, not the trifling ones. The real good ones. So, because some people just do it for a check too. So,
Oh, that's all, yeah, y'all deserve it because
mm,
and I'm gonna sign off on this. Only reason I give y'all get a lot of credit because it, us men, y'all got to deal with the summer. I mean, if y'all having a baby in the summer, y'all got to sweat. Y'all got to hold of y'all summer. Y'all got to y'all eating for two, not
mm,
one. Y'all eating for two, and then that doggone when it's time for the baby to come out, man, that situation it looked painful. And then if you a single parent, then it's even double the trouble. I mean, you got to do everything.
you
So
gotta be mama,
y'all,
daddy, sister, brother, best friend,
uh-huh.
everything.
Then
Yeah.
y'all got to sit there and breastfeed and everything. That's why I always, and I know Inga, you was getting at me, but that's why I was going hard on the trash people because they not women. They don't go through the stuff y'all go through. They can't breastfeed. They can't sit. They can't get on their period. For them to sit there and try to sit there and think they are a woman, you're not a woman. You can't do what a woman do. That's all I
Mm.
was saying.
Oh
And more
yeah.
people,
Well.
and that's all I'm saying. Like, y'all do a lot. That's why, what I mean, some
Yeah.
man got to sit there and give y'all got to when a woman is pregnant and they cranky for a reason because they feet swole, they hungry, and they ready for that baby to get out that stomach, man.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Especially if you gotta go through all the stuff alone. It's not easy. So
Mm-hmm.
hmm
uh,
So shout out to
all
all the
right.
mothers out there.
Yeah, shout out to all the mothers, no matter how you became a mother. A shout out to you. Because it's not easy. Not
And
easy
don't
at all.
and don't be hoeing around this weekend neither.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
said don't be
yeah,
horned around.
yeah. I'm not saying y'all. I'm talking about these young ones. They think Mother's Day for them to act. It's my day. It's my
Oh well,
weekend.
they see those are mamas we throw in the fire because they ain't no good anyway. So
Hmm.
all right, y'all. Y'all can
All
stay
right.
backstage if y'all want for a second,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say good night to everybody. Everybody, thank you. Have a happy Mama's Day. Love upon your mom if she's still here, or your grandmama, or the elder women in your life. Or if you're husband, we got your wife, Demarcus, your wife. Show her love. Make sure she got her flowers, and you take good care of her, not just this weekend but every day, but definitely show her a special time this weekend. So y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all soon. Happy Mama's Day again.